Alrighty everybody, what is going on? It's your host of Pokemart TCG, the Gamesmen, back in the house guys, for another awesome video. What's going on my dudes, my guys, and my girls? What is going on my Pokemart family? What is going on? I am the host of Pokemart, the Gamesman, aka known as Mike Dabs. Welcome to Pokemart Studio, Shop. And guys, got another interesting video for today, guys, where, we're going to talk about how to spot investable products for the Pokemon TCG for the month of October and into 2022. All right, a lot of things are going on within the TCG of Pokemon itself, regarding reprints. Product being restocked, repackaged. There are different packaging that is out there, and there is just right now there's a ton of product out there and that is being released to us as consumers, as collectors, as investors of the Pokemon TCG products. So it's hard to grasp onto what should we be buying, what should we be looking for. There's new product coming out around the corner. There's new sets right around the corner. New box sets, the ultra premium sets. So much stuff is coming out, and it's easy to get lost in the misfortune of a lot of products that are simply not even worth picking up, and yet we go and we buy them anyway and say we're going to hold these for long term because it's a great box. It's got V-Star in there. It's got this. It's got alternate arts, and this is what we think it's going to be worth this amount down the road, or this is going to 5 times, and this is going to be worth X amount. We make assumptions. We make conclusions on products, and we really all have no real idea where stuff is going to go, but we base a lot of our concepts on what makes up the set. For the playability in the TCG, right? When you go and you play tournaments, usable cards that people are going to want to pull from packs, to build decks, to battle each other in tournaments to win tournaments, right? So that is a big plus for cards that people who use them to play in tournaments are going to want certain cards and a certain amount of them to make decks, right? So they can battle each other in tournaments. And then we have cards that that are gems in the set that make up chase cards or chase hunts. And there are cards that are known as anchor cards that is going to really what people look for as to determine really if a set is investable for long term is what are the anchor cards that are going to draw you to these sets and even draw other people even years down the road to pull the Guaranteed, to pull the Charizard, to pull the Umbreon Gold Star, or pull the Umbreon Alternate Art Moonbreon, or to pull the Aerodactyl from Lost Origins, or to pull certain cards out. What makes up the sets that are going to that got you to buy this many packs, and then you think that it's going to draw people to that set because they're going to want to pull those cards, or those are the sets. And we look through stuff. We try to do our own analysis, make our own judgment call on these cards, the sets that come out in the TCG, whether this set is going to be good and that set's going to be lackluster, and this set is going to do better than that, and this set has these and this set doesn't have this. The pull rates are better here, but then these because they have these cards in them, it makes the pull rates better over here, and then these are all dud sets. They really don't have nothing that's going to draw us back. or these are getting ready to go out of rotation, so we ought to buy these. So there's a lot of stuff, guys, that, we need to jumble around in our minds as to what we are going to collect, what we're going to invest. And there are so many products out there, and they're just coming out so rapidly that we don't want to fear of missing out, that we got to have this product. So how do we navigate, right? How do we get through these storms of Pokemon products that keep coming out? And how do we invest in products, right? How do we know that this product is going to be worth investing into, putting in our closet, or save for that rainy day, or to do a short-term flip and then a long-term hold later on as we rebuy it? All right. Let's go through, man. Let's go through. So there are tons of product out there, guys. I mean, all the product we know from modern is anything that came out, X and Y. Any new Pokemon is modern. Sun and Moon was modern. And now it's, it's still modern, but it's getting older, guys. It's getting older, and the older the packs, even though it's a base set, the price of the base stuff does go up. Are there great pull cards in here? There are probably some that at one time were great chase cards, and they were cards that people wanted to pull. But as the set ages, so does the cards, but the quality doesn't go down. It's just the cards that they used to play in the TCG and tournaments and stuff. But still, is there a hunt for anything out of this pack that somebody is going to want to pull? Because we are moved on to new sets that have V-Stars and V-Unions, and we have Ultra Vs and Hyper Rare Vs and all of that. And these have EXs and GXs cards. I mean, you have to take a look at that, right? What is going to make people chase after cards in sets? So we have to look at Sun and Moon in itself. We have to look at each individual set and see what the chase cards are, and if people still want to open it, And with Sun and Moon, and with X and Y, we can come to this conclusion that there is far less of the Sun and Moon and X and Y product out there for new people, new Timmies to come in and buy. A lot of people can't get into this end of the spectrum on some of the cards because the price has already jumped up, and the price had already gone up, but it's still affordable for many others to get. So price may be a factor for people that missed out on this, can't get into it because it's already reaching up. So on some Sun and Moon, some X and Y, price may be a factor for people that won't be able to get this, but some will be able to still get it because of the price, right? But some won't. All right. So you have to look at the aspect of collectability, chaseability, like what is the chase cards in here, any anchor cards in the set that's going to make people want to go after Sun and Moon and get those EX cards and even break cards, I think, in Sun and Moon. Get those out. Like I said, there's not a lot of Sun and Moon products out in the wild like we can, your everyday average people. You can't go to Walmart and get this anymore. You can't go to your local LGS store and pick this up because some LGS stores have moved away from this and not buying it, because they're moving on and just staying with the main modern stuff. They're just not. You have some LGS stores still buying older products and still selling older products. So some LGS stores don't even go back to buy this kind of stuff, and some LGS stores deal with the older Sun and Moon and XY stuff. So you would have to know your store and your LGS store and how much they're going to be charging you for a pack for them to go get a booster boxes or booster cases of this, and then they're going to upcharge you a certain amount of money for these booster packs, which I think are go over about $5 now. So if your LGS store had to pay for these, typically going through a distributor, if they have a distributor has these, then they would buy these and they would upcharge them to make a profit. And like I said, for investing for us, we have to know what's in here, so you have to do some research. all right, and find out what's in there. So, just going through some sets here, guys. I'm giving you my own analysis on packs and stuff. So, I like to get the older Sun and Moon stuff because, you know, it's not a lot of it out there. Even though we're going past the EX and GX cards, there's still stuff in those Sun and Moon packs that people are still going to want to pull. It's a base set, so just know that base set doesn't mean it's the greatest, but it's a base set. That's where it started, right? Sun and Moon. Then it went to the next Sun and Moon booster pack. But each one has its own cards assigned to it that people will want to buy that are looking to open those specific packs. So Sun and Moon was a fun time in the TCG for us, where we got tons of packs. Like we got Unified Minds, which is running for about $11, and you know, you have to look at each individual set to see what cards are in there that were game changing, that changed the game of the next new cards you can pull, and the chase cards and anchor cards that are going to draw people that want to buy those to pull those cards out of those packs. And, you know, the good thing about Sun and Moon stuff is Pokemon probably not going to reprint this stuff. I mean, you're probably not going to see Sun and Moon and even Unbroken Bonds and all that stuff reprinted. We might see them flush out, if they find any in these warehouse, flush out some stuff and repack, but we're not going to probably get any of the Sun and Moon booster packs reprinted, all right? So they may stuff these things back in packs or boxes and stuff like that, but we'll talk about like that kind of stuff a little bit later on down in the video. But here we got XY, a Steam Siege, one of the worst sets. It was out there. It was in many products, and people hated to open this stuff. But now it's getting older, and harder to find, and people are wanting to collect this product. And it doesn't have the best cards in there, the best chase cards, but still, as this stuff ages, the older stuff, it's still affordable, where you can go and buy it without it, you know, and people love to get the older stuff. And you know, remember when Sun and Moon X and Y Evolutions came out, and it was all over the place, and you could buy booster boxes for about $100, I think, $100 or even less than that on eBay, and you could bought the Charizard Holo for like $20. I remember seeing them on eBay, and this was in 3-pack blisters at Target. I remember seeing a whole ton of these things on the shelf, and this was all over the place, and all of a sudden you know, we had our pandemic, and we went through our changes, and now the XY Evolutions is sitting at like $18 to $20 a pack. Like, you know, no one saw that coming, and, you know, no one's doesn't know where this stuff is going to go, but it looks like it's going to be going up. But XY Steam Siege gone up in a price, had a price increase. These are packs you don't normally see, guys. In the TCG or even in your LGS store. They normally just carry the main new stuff and some of the old Sword and Shield stuff. So mainly you just see the new stuff. You don't see any of this older packs that, you know, there are people that want to collect this stuff, and the reasons behind it is because it's older and you have chase cards in these sets, and you know, people want to collect these things to get them before they age, before they get too old. Because what happens as these things continue to get older and older, as the years go by, some people forget about them, you know, forget about stuff, but then these come up. And people say, oh, this guy got all Steam Siege. And you remember the things, you can reminisce on back when you saw these things out in Targets, out in Walmart, and they were in every box set. It's a different day. We're in a new age, guys. 2022, guys. We have come through and come a great way through the pandemic, where a lot of this product, Sun and Moon stuff, got wiped away. It just literally got wiped off the planet, literally. It's just got put away. Somebody's got it in their basement. Somebody's got it like in a Rudy's basement. Investors came in, sniped up a bunch of this stuff. We had influencers on YouTube came through and took away a lot of this XY and Sun and Moon product. It's not, you don't see it. All right, you don't see it. Not yet, you don't see it. But I guarantee you there's a ton of it somewhere. Somebody has, not talking about just myself, but somebody out there has cases of stuff just sitting, all right, sitting somewhere in a storage unit somewhere, tons of product. And slowly we'll release that stuff out when the price is right, guys. When the price is right, you're going to see these investors that came into Wall Street, from Wall Street into the TCG during the pandemic, when the whole bombshell of the collapse of the stock market collapsed. All investors came into Pokemon and they bought up product. All right, bought up product, and people open up. I mean, every day you see people opening up product too on YouTube, and I like to see people opening it up because you know what? That means the more years that I keep my stuff sealed, it's going to be less of that on the market, so it's making everything gravy for the people who are holding onto sealed stuff, especially of the X and Y, and even into the current modern stuff. So, you know, moving forward, guys, we got Battle Styles, which, you know, has a Tyranitar alternate art, and yet it's out there. I mean, you can buy boxes, you can buy. When we were excited to go get it when it first came out, and then we found out that it wasn't that much lackluster, but still has cards in it that people still want to pull. The shiny Tyranitar, right? So is in, I believe it's in Battle Styles. So it's still there. It still has a chase card. Where's Battle Styles going to be? This set was specifically for the people who play the TCG. All right? It wasn't made for our everyday collectors to open up and build decks. You know, it was made to be a playable. It was a playable series that came out that people who played the TCG in tournaments and stuff, they were getting Battle Styles cards out to help build decks. There were some powerful cards that came out that helped them build decks. And that's what Battle Styles was to a lot of people. And it was very lackluster to a lot of other people that saw it and they just brushed it off. Now, how many people continue to brush off Battle Styles could find out that it could be a sleeper and, you know, and not buying any of it. So that's all great and good. I mean, not everybody's going to buy every set, and you should buy every set. I mean, you know, especially if it's a set that you don't like, you know, you're not into that set. But when you do decide to go to that point, you're going to say to yourself that Battle Styles came and gone. I seen it on the shelf. And, but I didn't buy a few booster boxes. I didn't even buy any of it. But yet, Battle Styles could go up in price. Because there is a shiny Tyranitar alternate art in this that still holds a price. Now, where is the shiny Tyranitar alternate art going to go in value? Who knows where the price is going to be, but you have to say this. If we look at the history of alternate arts going on right now, just look at Evolving Skies, the pull rates for alternate arts. All right? I would say that alternate arts is our gold star, or our WotC gold stars. Okay? So those are the alternate arts, guys, are going to be some key cards going down as modern, the Sword and Shield, modern, the new Ultraviolet. As this stuff ages, man, we're going to see the alternate arts probably rise up in price. And as they get older, guys, they're going to rise up in price. They're going to replace the hollows. They're going to replace the V cards. All right? Your alternate arts are your next gold stars. And you got to remember this, that, you know, it does have, Battle Styles does have some cards in it that if you haven't pulled it, it's because the alternate arts are very hard to pull. If you haven't purchased it, maybe because the price isn't where you want it. So there's still opportunity for Battle Styles for you to add it to your set or add that alternate art to your collection at one point or another before it starts to go up. But we're talking about sealed. what would make you want to buy this is the cards that are inside here, guys. The cards that made you buy Battle Styles when it first came out. You bought some packs just to experience it, trying to pull the alternate arts. Because I was talking about that sleeping Tyranitar, remember? And then that card hit $100 or whatever it was. And, well, it's still pretty valuable. And it's still a card I don't own. So I think down the road, people who sleep on just the base sets of stuff are going to kick themselves in the rear end down the road when they say, well, I remember this stuff was sitting on the shelf. I could have got it, but I decided to opt out. And it's going to be a point in time where it's going to be a little bit too late because you didn't pull the trigger when there's opportunity. And what we have, guys, right now, if you guys don't know, there is buying opportunity right now for buying a lot of stuff, even older stuff. I mean, people are FOMOing out. We're in a recession, guys, where money is a issue for people. Gas is going back up. We still got the war in Ukraine. There's still fight with the oils and barrels. Biden's still releasing oil and fighting back with the Ukraine people, not the Ukrainian people, but the overseas fighting for oils to keep the prices down, and then unleashing our oil that we have here to keep the prices down. And a lot of people are having trouble, filling their tanks, even buying foods because there's still in a shortage. Car manufacturers having trouble getting parts for cars. And, Pokemon TCG is still around and it's still going strong. And some people are just, skipping out on some sets and moving on. I'm not saying that that's not all right. I'm not saying it's okay. But you shouldn't sleep on certain things. If you're investing in stuff, you set that money aside, you should invest. But there are reasons why you should be investing into even base set stuff. All right? So, Battle Styles is, a lot of these cards have shown up. I mean, these are older cards. All right, older cards. But we're looking at Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign. Another set came out. Pull rates weren't the best. Has alternate arts as well. And we call it Chilling Pain, right? Reminds me of Champion's Path. Trying to pull cards out of Champion's Path. The pull rates were horrible. Same thing with Chilling Pain. Very, very tough cards. Alternate arts, guys, the next gold stars. Very hard to pull. The pull ratios. When you get into Pokemon modern investing, there's things you need to know. You need to know pull rate data. Because if you're trying to just work some magic yourself and pull cards out, usually you're going against the grain at that point when you're trying to pull the cards for yourself. Yeah, you're getting the cards below cost or whatever. You're buying on TCG. You're buying booster boxes at $88 or whatever, right? So you're getting below that. You're getting them below that. That $144, $4 a pack. All right. So you're going to have to, decide on, well, do you want to invest in more sealed product, or do you want to, if you're trying to open up stuff, you might be doing yourself injustice by opening to pull those cards, because alternate arts are crazy hard to pull. So you might have to pull the trigger and look for a low opportunity buy-in to buy your alternate art in a well-centered condition off TCG Player or off eBay, and then you can rest it, have a peace of mind with yourself about opening up your seal, trying to pull those cards out. All right, so this is something that you're going to have to wrestle with yourself, because you have to also be willing to invest, and keeping your stuff sealed, and it's going to be a real struggle for some people, because they see it sitting in their room, and you bought it for your sealed collection, and maybe you might have lost your job, or maybe you need some cash or whatever, and you don't have no money to go buy packs right now, and you have to wait 2 weeks, but you wanted to rip something. So most people go back and they start opening up their sealed stuff that was for the sealed, and that's how you're gonna have to overcome that thing. But you're gonna have to know about the cards, man. You're gonna have to know the pull rates. All right, average pull rates to pull alternate art. So at least you know that on average it's going to take you 100 packs. Do 100 packs times 4. You know, and that comes out to your 144, or not your 140. It comes out to a ton of money if you add it up. 4 times 100. Trying to pull alternate art, and it might not be the alternate art that you want. It might be a second alternate art of a card you already got. So to pull the card you want at the odds of 100 packs to pull it at $4 a pack, you can be into a ton of money to pull 20 alternate arts that are within a set, and then end up with duplicates on alternate arts that you still are looking to try to get that one that you need to make your set complete, or those few that you need. Trying to pull it is very, very tough. You're better off just going and look for that specimen and pull the trigger and buy that alternate art. Be done with it. Buy at a low cost. When enough of this product got opened up, the prices of the stuff does come down. Buy it at that time. Fulfill it. Get your nice centered one up for PSA grade if you decide to grade it, and be done. But then you can say, you know, rest assured that you can keep your stuff sealed. All right, but know the sets, guys. You're gonna have to know the pull rates. So check out the pull rates and what the cards that are in each particular set that's gonna make you want to buy and open, and what you think other people are gonna buy it to open to chase after. There are factors into why people buy stuff, and you're going to have to formulate that factor and know that factor, because some of these sets are not going to be great performers. And if you can signal out those great performers, all right, find those performing sets. It's where you want to put a big bulk of your money, tie a lot of your money up in that big chase pack, that big hitter. All right. So we have some other older stuff, like I said, we talked about Evolutions. Just an old set of the base set. This set is classic. It's a classic throwback to the base set of Pokemon, all right? With a ton of Charizards, full arts, some base cards of Venusaur, Blastoise, I believe. Blastoise is in here as a full art, I think. I'm not sure, but has some basic throwbacks to original base set and some bonus cards in there. Evolutions, people are going to want to pull that base set Charizard reprint. It's the cheapest opportunity to open the pack, buy a pack, open it, than it is to buy the card, because the pack is 20, but to buy the card is like 50. So this, you have to, the odds of pulling it is against you, but the pack price is below the price of what the Charizard is. All right, so if you want to bite the bullet on that and say, well, for the $50, I'm going to bite the bullet and just buy the card, then it's going to be very hard to pull it out of a pack. So you can literally, even though these packs are cheaper than the card, it's going to be tons of packs you're going to be opening to pull the Charizard. I've seen people open up booster box after booster box, still haven't pulled the Charizard holo, and then hope that you get one with no print lines and and good centering. That's going to be another horrific journey going down that road, opening up evolution packs trying to pull the Zard. You're better off searching for that nice centered specimen than try to pull it, because you're going to be into a ton of money even at $20 a pack. But for investing into, guys, evolutions, I don't know where this is going to end up being, but it's already at 18 to 20, and people are going to want to open this set. They're going to want to come back to this, and this is going to be their cheapest opportunity to go back, because Flashfire is already like $75 a pack. So Evolutions is going to be the go-to. It's going to be the GOAT for anybody coming into the TCG to pull that Charizard holo reprint of the base set. All right, and of the 1999 first edition, it's a similar holo. This is where people are going to be. This is going to draw people into, whenever you open up Evolutions, it brings back some nostalgic feeling. And that's what people are going to get that can't afford the WotC packs of the base set that are $500, whatever, for a heavy pack or whatever, for a holo. you're going to have a fun time, and this is going to be their cheapest way to get those packs and experience that. People love to experience opening up nostalgic and having nostalgic cards in their hands, even if it's a reprint. So this, really, the sky is the limit on the on Evolution's booster packs. They are like $800 for a booster box and like $20 a pack. And people love them, man. I mean, telling you, people love Evolutions. And, you know, this set is probably going to continue to rise up, regardless that there's no cards that are really big. There's no cards that really are like Evolving Skies level. I mean, the Charizard was up to like $130, and now it's like $50, $60 now. And then you have the Mega Charizard, which is around that $40, I think, price range. So there's no real big set that even causes why Evolving Skies booster box is $800. It's just that the packs are at $20, but the Zard is not. The Zard is not real crazy price. So I don't know how they're justifying Evolutions being high, but it's just a throwback nostalgic that I remember seeing tons of it on eBay. Tons of booster boxes at $100, man, and seeing the Zard Hollow for $20 and $18. But now, you know, probably going to see that card end up going back up again, and the pack's going to continue to rise up as people are going to want to open this stuff up. Some of this older stuff, Crimson Invasion, another set that was just in everything. Older box sets, it was there. Has some chase cards. I think the Houndoom is in this. The Houndoom full art. I believe the Houndoom, if I'm not mistaken. There's a nice full art in here of something. I'm not sure if it's a Houndoom, but Crimson Invasion. You know, lackluster set, but as this set ages, even though it's lackluster, has the EX cards in it, people are still going to want to open up some cards. I mean, it may not go up as some of the other, it may not follow suit in some of these other ones, but it's going to end up going up. It's going to be higher than where it is, down the road somewhere. All right? Don't know when the price is going to jump, but as people on YouTube continue to open up product, there's people opening up XY stuff and current WotC stuff, and if you think that that stuff is not going to start having another jump in price, sealed product, even in the modern, is not going to have a price jump, you're kidding yourself, because as people continue to open this stuff up, there's going to be less of this stuff on the open market. As YouTube is here, content creators are here, they're going to be opening up product, and they're going to be buying product for X amount, and these products are going to age, and they're going to start getting valuable. All right? Some of them are going to take a shorter amount of time because there's not a lot of the X, Y, and Sun and Moon product. It's all got gobbled up. It's all dispersed. So whatever you see on eBay, you know, it may dwindle down where you may end up seeing a few sellers on there with it. And when that happens, when you see not too many people selling it, it's either because they're holding it for the right time to sell it, or there's just not a lot of it around in LGS stores or in stockpiles and in a distributor, that people are now going to hold on to it. And when that happens, then you're going to see some people come out with some crazy prices on some stuff, and it's going to cause an insurgence on prices of stuff, because you're going to see less sellers with that product on eBay selling it because there's not much of it around. And as people continue to open up this older Sun and Moon stuff, as these years go by, the next 5-10 years, all right, crucial for Crimson Invasion, crucial for a lot of the Sun and Moon stuff, you're going to see some insurgencies and pricing go up on some of this sealed stuff here. Not saying all of it's going to play in the same aspect, but a lot of Sun and Moon stuff is going to end up going up, guys, and the sealed product is going to be taking a heavy hit going up in price. You're going to see over time with this stuff. Certain things are already going up in price, and you can just check TCG Player and just watch the pricing closely on what sealed booster packs on XY stuff is going. Take a look at it, and then look what the booster boxes are going. There is some movement on some XY stuff, guys. And like I said, as these YouTubers continue to open up, these big YouTubers that are opening up cases of stuff, and then they're going back and they're opening up even older stuff. This stuff is going to get more and more scarce, and it's just going to dry up, and there's going to be higher prices for that product to go for you to buy it. It's going to be costing a lot more money than where it is. And as it ages, it's going to be good for somebody who's investing into the sealed end of XY and Sun and Moon stuff. It's going to be a good day for somebody. But Ancient Orange is another one. I believe this pack is like $20-something. X and Y. X and Y was a good era. There's a shortage on the product. There's not a lot of it around. At least, unless you go on eBay, you're looking at nationwide. A lot of people selling. All right. So when you got a big marketplace like that, yeah, there's going to be a time where you go on, eBay, and you're going to be able to find sellers with the product. What's going to happen when that day comes where people will keep shopping and buying certain sets, certain things? They're buying more Cosmic Eclipse, buying more Hidden Fates, they're buying more of this. The stuff is going to start drying up. Somebody's going to dry up the market. And those packs that someone is getting a lot of and still collecting and holding a lot of sealed because they know that it's an investable set. Because a lot of stuff going on YouTube is a lot about investing into modern. And there's a lot of stuff, guys, that is not investable. I mean, I was just watching Northwoods TCG. There's some stuff like people are buying, and that is okay to buy, but some of it is not great for investing. There is stuff that you guys need to be focusing on at this point. If you're investing into modern, there is stuff that you need to be looking at, because there's, like I said, there's a lot of box sets that are coming out that aren't worth the time and money. And some of you guys are buying them because they're new sets. You want to experience opening a new set to get that V-Star and to get those cards out of the boxes. And you look at it, and we'll talk about it in a little bit. We'll talk about it because there's a discussion to be made for that. And if you're going to try to invest in that, I think you are just making a wrong move. All right, Brilliant Stars, another awesome WotC. This is probably the second Sword and Shield second best set in the Sword and Shield era. Great pull rate, great Charizard set to pull out, and the Zard is $200-something. All right, another set that I think is going to be good. Something said that do you people think that Logan Paul will ever Gravity Child? Great question. Gravity Child says, what do I think about Logan Paul will ever shake up the market again? Well, I already did a video talking about Logan Paul, and you always, if you watch the video, it already clearly tells you something about Logan Paul. That, yeah, Logan Paul is going to shake up the market if you allow him to shake up the market. This is what people got to get in their minds, get their mindset out of that aspect of Logan Paul and other content creators trying to stir up stuff, because that's where people get lost, and that's where things get thrown off, and we end up back in the pandemic era, and prices start going crazy, and then you cry when the market starts dipping all over the place, things starting to rebound, and then they go higher. I was glad that when that did happen, when Logan Paul did do his stunt, because that's exactly what it was. It was a stunt. It was a ploy for all of us. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for all of us that were buying products. We've seen a mass hysteria of people FOMOing and buying products because they were fearing that they weren't going to be able to get product tomorrow. And you saw a lot of people just scooping a lot of stuff from store shelves in there. We had people, that content creators, were talking about, I don't have any product to open. There were shortages. And, we had people manipulating the prices. That's what was going on. People creating stunts and creating this FOMO. It was a fake FOMO that Logan Paul created. It was a fake FOMO. He dwells on the next big thing. What can he do next? And he surrounds himself around stuff that he's selling, his promotions of power drinks and all that. If you listen to the video that went off that I posted, you will see clearly Logan Paul. And that, yes, guys, Logan Paul does have the next big thing up his sleeve. It's coming. Are we going to fall for that trap of a manipulation of pricing again for him to open up another base set booster box, and cause the prices to go crazy. You're going to fall for that fake FOMO of causing the prices to go up. If we fall for that, then you're going to see exactly what happens to modern stuff go up. All right? Because we're all falling for it again, right? But if you go through, take the time now, watch videos of what happened, what caused the pandemic, what people were doing on YouTube channels that caused a lot of prices to start changing. And the shortages, yeah, were part of it, but it wasn't the big reason why card prices changed. Card prices changed because people in LGS fields started manipulating us, telling us and manipulating card prices. They started putting their own prices on stuff. LGS stores, all right, LGS stores starting taking advantage of us because of influencers like Logan Paul blew up the market and caused pricing to go higher. So the distributors themselves can't hold just the LGS stores accountable for that. The distributors themselves that give the cards to the LGS stores are very guilty of manipulating as well, because they were in control of pricing as well. And once they saw that people were selling on Facebook Marketplace and making profits larger than what they were selling when they were selling the cards to LGS stores, LGS said, well, you know what? I'm going to put a limit. Some LGS stores were good about it. Some LGS stores were just greedy as hell, took advantage of even their own people that were working for them, and people that customers got shitted on because they just started putting their own price on celebration box sets and all kinds of shit, and caused people to FOMO in and put their own prices on and saying, well, our distributor, we had to buy this for X amount, and our distributor is taking advantage of the LGS store, throwing them under the bus, you know, causing them to pay higher premiums for some stuff, all right? But some of the things, the stories were getting all mixed around as well, where everybody was coming up with their own price. And a lot of the prices, guys, came from eBay and came from Facebook Marketplace, where LGS stores were now marking their stuff up to what people were selling on. They were worried about people selling on Facebook Marketplace, worried about scalpers, and they're worried about other people. When they're in control of the price, just be happy with your profits that you make as an LGS store, because the money from your distributor for the product that you paid, you already have a markup on it. So some of the LGS stores, even with that markup, got a little greedy, all right, and decided to mark up stuff, all right? And then they cried wolf when, they had the fire sale stuff out that they couldn't sell because they had already had it priced too high and taken advantage of their people that were coming into the stores to buy, when they already had a certain percentage to make off a booster box and ETB and all of that other product that they get. Both LGS stores and the distributors themselves are guilty of manipulating prices and causing FOMO, all right? Along with the content creators that, Logan Paul and everybody else that fell into that category of doing stunts, C Money or something like that. Somebody else opened up some fake stuff, booster box from somebody, and it caused a whole bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of YouTubers that are accountable for that, and LGS stores and distributors alike accountable for the price gouging that they were doing, and then blame it on scalpers and people reselling on eBay and all that stuff when they were getting those prices right from people on eBay. Worried about the LGS stores pricing their stuff at what Facebook Marketplace people were selling for, or what eBay was going for on stuff, when you shouldn't have been worried about what eBay sales are going to, or what a scalper was doing with your product. Because anybody can go into LGS store and buy a product from $19.99, turn around and sell it for $25 on Facebook Marketplace. Why ain't they worried about that now when they can go in there and buy those products for $19.99? Because the product is readily available. Right? But, guys, for Logan Paul, I believe that Logan Paul is up to something. Says it in the video that he can't wait for the next big thing. So his next big thing, guys, is probably when he promotes his next fight or his next drink or whatever. Logan Paul's a businessman, so he's going to promote some item, all right? And it's going to surround or go around a Pokemon, maybe another unboxing or a break of opening a base set because he has 10 of them or something like that, right? So he's going to open up another box or do some kind of stunt. Publicity stunt for the selling of his drink or whatever he's coming out to promote his fight or do something. So we already know that's coming. So if you fall into that FOMO to cause the market to go in hysteria again, a lot of people just need to wake up. All right? Because we've come a long way. All you guys that are buying from your distributor or buying from the LGS stores, it's a wake-up call. We've been through that. So you guys should be, learned a lot if you're watching YouTube channels. All right? If you're still just, saying, you know what, it's going to cause the same thing. People are going to get in a big mass hysteria and FOMO out. And I'm going to just go right along with it, man. It's going to be a great ride. Well, it could be a great ride. Could be a great failure, too. And it could cause stuff just to go back to the way it is. And then it could make no change. Where people thought they were going to be able to buy out TCG and get all the trainer cards and cause a big rift in prices for trainer cards to go up. Or, there's groups like that buy into stuff like that to cause FOMO, to cause price manipulations. There's a lot of things going on in the there's, like I said, there's something bigger than me as a YouTube creator. There's some bigger person that is causing a lot of stuff going on, is causing some stuff. I just can't put the pieces together, but evidence just keeps going around. Someday it's going to come to a head. We're going to find out what's going on. All right, what's going on? Because prices, prices on cards, singles, and stuff like that. Someone might be gatekeeping some stuff. Causing stuff to stay where it is and go, and not stay where it is, but actually to rise and do what it's doing. But we're in a buyer's market right now because of what's going on in the world, and it does take its toll on stuff, guys. It does take its toll on stuff. But you're going to see we've seen some nasty sides of people that have LGS storefront. We've seen them in their way that they react, and even if you watch their breaks. So, we see how their customer service is. I mean, if you just watch some videos of mine that I recently did, you see how they handle stuff. A lot of things, you've seen true colors of LGS stores during the pandemic. You've seen how greedy they can be. You've seen how manipulative they can be when it comes to pricing their stuff. All right, you can see how everybody from Mason, and I'm not saying Mason was bad. I'm just saying from Mason, from Cardinal Gaming, you can see how they all played out during the pandemic. Guys that were around during the pandemic. All right, you can see how they played out. So if a Logan Paul thing goes through, guys, and something does happen where we have shortages again or something, you can see how all these guys, how LGS stores are going to change the game again, try to change the game again. So I'm just saying you should be waking up to that. All right? Don't fall for the BS. All right? Don't fall for the BS. Don't fall for the games. I see a lot of stuff going on that I don't even like now. There's a lot of sales for Pokemon, but I see in order for people to sell the Charizard UPC, they're doing bundles, and I don't like that. It's a lot of junk that they're trying to throw at you to buy a Charizard UPC. And yeah, I get it. It's a way for an LGS store to bundle up stuff that they can't get rid of. This is the way they got the Charizard UPC. And if you want that Charizard UPC, it's a ploy for them to move it. And I'm not buying into it and buying a bundle deal of 2 ETBs and a booster box and some other packs that I don't really want. I'm not buying into that. If you guys are buying into it, like I said, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. That's just another thing in TCG that I see. I don't like. It's ploys, how people are playing with you, guys, to force you to buy that Charizard UPC because you couldn't get it at Barnes & Nobles. You didn't get your GameStop pre-ordered. You didn't go on Pokemart. You didn't go on the Pokemon Web Center and get it. And now you're going to FOMO out and buy a bundle from, some card shop somewhere, Troll and Toll or whatever, and you're going to buy into it like that. I have never bought in to a pre-order. I have never pre-ordered anything, guys, since I started this YouTube channel. I found everything, every pack, every box except for booster boxes, I bought from an LGS store, Hydro Pokeshop, Adam over there from NC Packbuster. I bought booster boxes, but I never FOMO'd in to and lost my shirt and say, I got to just break it and go and get. I never FOMO'd in and pre-ordered and overpaid for some product that I said I got to have this. I never overpaid and I never pre-ordered. And I don't think I'm never going to pre-order on something. And I want to say something about the Charizard UPC because I was looking for it myself. And I come to this assumption, guys. I don't know about you, but I found that the Charizard UPC is pretty much kind of lackluster. And pretty much, I'm happy. I remember when I told you guys that I wanted to get 2, but I'll settle for 4. But I kind of, I kind of put my own mindset together, and I'm looking at the promo cards now, the 3 promo cards, which are the main chase card, because I really don't care about the packs. You get 15 packs. I don't care about the packs. I have Evolving Skies. I have every pack that they got in there. There's no Silver Tempest. There's every other pack that I got tons of. So I'm not really worried about the 15 packs. I would settle for just a box with all the inserts in it, the little drawers and all that, and I would buy the promo cards of the Zards. The thing that I don't like here with the Charizard, and this is why I'm glad that if I was to buy a box and get a Charizard UPC, I'm paying retail, is because I think the product was rushed. And when I say that, if you check Instagram, you see how many people got a bunch of 3 promo cards in groups on Instagram. How many people have groups, have lots of the 3 promo cards from the Charizard UPC? If you took a look at those cards, how off-centered the promos are, then you would keep that box sealed. And that's what I plan to do if I do get the UPC, is to keep it sealed, and then I want to purchase the 3 promo cards so I can display them with the box. That way the box can stay sealed, and I got the 3 promo cards that I'll buy off, off screen, or buy off eBay, or buy off Facebook Marketplace. Because the promo cards are running about $25, guys. They're not even going for a lot of money like they were. Stuff is going down tubes with the Charizard UPC. That, hey, I hope it does hit rock bottom and people can't sell it off Facebook Marketplace. They'll have to be caused to bring it down to that $120, $125 mark. And then I can say, all right, I'm going to pull the trigger and buy one off of Facebook Marketplace for $125, $130 would probably be the tops that I would pay on it. But I am not going to fall for that $150, that $180, $200, the $200, $300 that people got on that thing I see on Facebook Marketplace to an extent. I am not. And if I don't get it, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I'll buy the 3 promo cards and I will be just fine. All right? So, FOMO in, guys, if you want to. I'm not a financial advisor for the Charizard UPC, but I'm going to tell you what I think is a sleeper, and you're going to hear it from me first. I think the GameStop exclusive RCSV box might be the one to go to, because that one might have a less likely chance of being produced, because that is the only one out of the ultra premium boxes that are coming out that have the metal cards. And that will be hard for Pokemon to reprint over again because of all the components, the metal cards versus cardboard. It's easy for them to print the cardboard, so I think it's very easy for them to reprint Charizard again, and we get more reprints of that. All right, that's why we have big waves of the Charizard UPC, but that is for everybody. All right, that is for everybody. Anybody can go Pokemon Web Center, LGS store, around the country, get a Charizard UPC. But being that Arceus V-Star is a GameStop exclusive, how many GameStops are there around the world, guys? All right. With that said, we're going to have a discussion here regarding a GameStop item. And we're going to talk about this item. The Pikachu and Zekrom box. This was a GameStop exclusive box, guys. We saw this when it first came out. Ran about $60. All right. Had the first card promo of the reprint of the Japanese Charizard of the Zekrom, right? Box. I think this one was the one or the other one. Okay, I'm talking about the other box, the Charizard Reshiram one. Yeah, but this is exclusive to GameStop only. It's a GameStop exclusive. How many GameStops is around the world? There are a lot of GameStops, but since this is an exclusive, I think this is a play. All right, but you got to be very careful with that word when I say play, because a lot of factors come into this when you're going to invest into this kind of box. You have to look at the conditions of the box and buy very good, clean boxes with no rips, no tears, no dings. These boxes got to be pristine when you get them from GameStop. All right, so I don't highly recommend you guys buy off GameStop.com because they might ship them banged up. But I got mine in the store, and I have about 5 or 6 of these, and I got them in the store. And when I look for the centering on the cards here. That's what I look when I buy. So I'm giving you a tip that should you take this card out to grade, or should a collector want to buy this from me, I try to buy well-centered promos. I look at all the boxes that GameStop have, and I pull the best-centered cards that are in these boxes, and I look at condition of the box to make sure there's no rips, dings, or anything like that. So when you go for the GameStop exclusive, guys, and they're in store, look for the conditions on these boxes all around, corners and make sure they're not all dinged up, that they're really glued good. All right, you want to look at that. All right, but these are GameStop exclusive, so these are, I think, are good investments. But GameStop did a reprint. All right, got to be careful with that because GameStop did do a reprint. And with the reprint, they might have changed the pack selections, I'm not sure. But in the first print run, we have 2 Chillin' Rain, 2 Evolving Skies, 3 Evolving Skies, and then we have 3 Chillin' Rain over there. So we have 8 packs in here. All right, 8 packs of a GameStop exclusive box that they did drop the price to $49.99 on this at one time. You could have bought 2 of them for $100. Which is better than the $59.99 or $64 and some change with tax. So I contains 10 booster packs. Sorry guys, 10 booster packs. Says it right there. So I still think this Pikachu and Zekrom box is going to be a good investable item down the road because it has Evolving Skies booster packs in there that are going in some areas over $8 a booster pack. So still, being that this is an exclusive, GameStop exclusive, despite they did have a print run, again, of a reprint, if the packs are still in there the same, I don't know. I haven't checked to see if the packs are the same. Then this set should do pretty good overall down the road because it is an exclusive to GameStop. Even though they did reprint it again, GameStop did do it. It is a Pokemart produced item, guys, so it's not a third party. Even though it goes to GameStop, Pokemart makes it exclusive to GameStop. So I still think this is a play for investing because of the pack selection. You have Chillin' Rain, and I think that was Chillin' Rain over there. So, or I think it was more Chillin' Rain. So has 5 Chillin' Rain, and then you have Evolving Skies. All right, so pretty much that's a good investable item right there for what's in there. All right, but we're going to talk about another box set that is the first time they did it in US, this Charizard Reshiram box GX. When you talk about Charizard, guys, Charizard stuff is highly investable. It doesn't matter what it is. When you say Charizard, people's eyes light up like, oh boy, here we go. It's got a Charizard alternate art. It's got a Charizard full art. It's got a Charizard V-Star. People's eyes light up because Charizard was the card to pull from WotC packs. Everybody wanted to get that Charizard first edition or the Charizard base set or the Charizard from older sets. They wanted to get that dark Charizard, shiny Charizard. There are so many different types of Charizard, and I think Charizard is a little more popular than Pikachu because people, when that name Charizard comes up, people know that they're going to want to pull that card out of that set. Or they're going to want to have that exclusive promo that has Charizard. Now, this is very special. It's a Walmart exclusive. But the first time they put the Japanese card in the gold and brought it over to US. So it makes this a special set, guys. Exclusive to Walmart only. Wasn't found at GameStop. Wasn't found at Target. Definitely want to pick this up. They did not do a reprint on this, to my knowledge. And it has Evolving Skies in here, 3 packs, Chilling Rain, guys. Pretty much the same as what that box has in it over there. But it has that promo Charizard and the Jumbo promo, just like that one, which, when store has their exclusives, man, these are fire boxes to, you don't want to miss out. Because if you do your research on Charizard boxes, you will find, guys, that Charizard boxes hold value. Hold value over a lot of stuff. And that goes for tins as well, Charizards. They hold value, all right, over a lot of stuff. Same thing with booster packs. Anything with a Charizard art pack, like if you sell, if you would sell Evolutions booster packs, if you put these up on eBay for a list, and you listed these at 99 cents, just say you listed them at 99 cents each, the Charizard will end up going for more money than these 3 guys. If you listed them singly, Blastoise pack, 99 cent starting bid. Venusaur pack, 99 cent. Raichu pack, 99 cent. Start this off at 99 cent. This will guarantee you go for higher money than these 3 packs. Anything with a Charizard, that's why I save Charizard art packs. I collect Charizards. I don't even sell Charizard packs, guys. But I keep all my Charizard packs because I know that for my own edification that Charizard packs go for more money on each. Look on eBay, they go for more money than other packs in a sell if you were to sell them. So just letting you guys know. And that goes for same thing with Darkness Ablaze, Hidden Fates, Charizard artwork, guys. That art pack will sell for more money if you list them all singly. The Charizard pack will go for more than the 3 packs individually. If you list them individually, the Charizard one will fare better in an auction. All right, same thing. Any Charizard art pack, art that has a Charizard on it, will go for more money. All right, and you have your runner-up Blastoise and Venusaur that will go higher than the Raichu. The Raichu will be the lowest price pack that will go for less money. All right, but anytime you have packs that contain Charizard pulls, we can pull Charizard from Shiny Fates. Charizard pack, Charizard art, Charizard card rivals the other stuff inside this. I mean, it is the highest value card. The Charizard from Shiny Fates is the most expensive card to pull. So for Shiny Fates, yeah, they printed a bunch. They printed it to the ground. But if you look at modern Pokemon, what wasn't printed to the ground that didn't go up? Evolutions, printed to the ground, but what happened? It still went up. Shiny Fates, I don't think it's going to do as great as Evolutions, but I think it's still going to have a great playability in the TCG as far as investing. I think could be a sleeper because the cards, because the reprint. We're going to have to wait for this product to dry up. Could take a year, could take 2 years for this stuff to dry up. Once this product does dry up, and this set does go out of rotation, there's no chance in hell of Pokemon reprinting this back out. The chase for that Charizard, guys, people are going to want to open up Shiny Fates for that chance, that opportunity. If you could sell a pack for an opportunity for somebody to open up a Charizard, get a Charizard out of a series of a pack that came out for a Charizard hunt, people are more willing to buy into that pack, will pay up to buy into Charizard pack breaks and stuff because they're willing to take that gamble to pull a Charizard out of a pack that has a Charizard pull. Versus if you were going to pull a Pikachu or you're going to pull a Gyarados, people will buy the Charizard break will sell faster than the other breaks that you put up because it's Charizard. And therefore, even though it's modern, this set has been printed, still is going to do it's going to do well for itself, but it's going to take some time for it to mature. just like buying a bond from a bank. You buy it at a $50 bond. You got to wait until you get that. You bought it for $25, but when you turn it in from 8 years from now, then it's worth $50. We got to wait. Right now, there's a lot of Shiny Fates product out there. All right, a lot of it coming out. Still out in ETBs and in Walmart exclusive boxes. They printed a lot of it. So we got to wait for this to get absorbed up. People are still out there opening these packs. As this product gets absorbed, guys, as people are buying it, because there is some stuff that people are just leaving on the shelf and they're willing to buy Shiny Fates versus buying Darkness Ablaze or versus buying Vivid Voltage, they're willing to buy the Shiny Fates because it has that Zard chase, and the other stuff is just pretty much lackluster. So if they see Shiny Fates, they'll buy that versus buying something else that was lackluster, that they'll go for the Shiny Fates because they got a chance to pull that Zard. So the other stuff will remain in store shelves. And that's what I see happening in stores now. People are not buying just anything. People are buying specific products, all right, because that is what they want to open. And the other stuff is remaining on the shelf, all right? There's a reason for that. Why is certain things staying on the shelf and other things are selling out? It's because people are getting wiser to what Pokemon is doing. And if you're getting wise and stop FOMOing out and fear that you're going to miss out on stuff, then you'll be able to better collect and invest in your Pokemon collection. You'll be able to put money, park it into investable products, rather than just putting in any old product that Pokemon is putting out. And I can tell you right now, well, I'll tell you in just a minute, but like I said, Shiny Fates, man, another investable item. 25th anniversary, another item, guys, to invest in, because it only comes once. 25th anniversary is the last time for a 25th anniversary. There may be another anniversary, but it won't be the 25th. And what's special about this is we had McDonald's promos that gartered around the Kanto cards, the Charizard, the Squirtle or Blastoise, I don't know what that, and then you had Pikachu. Yeah, that is Squirtle up there. And then Venusaur or Blastoise, or Venusaur right there, Charizard. So for this, being the 25th anniversary, this is valued about $5, a McDonald's exclusive. And McDonald's serves millions, right? Millions. But people opened a lot. Kids eating at McDonald's, people lined up at McDonald's buying this stuff. People bought sleeves of this stuff or boxes of this stuff. Sold it. Kids opened it. People who sold packs to other people opened it up. These are paper packs. How many people are going to have this stuff from 25th anniversary some years down the road and still have it pristine and have it in their collection? Some people are going to have it that really want to collect for stuff, and some people that want to invest in it. Other people buying it for kids. The kids are going to rip it open it up. Guess what? The kid's not going to take as much care as you are taking care of your collection. The kid's going to rip open a package, get the hollows, and if the father cares about what the father got for the kid, he's going to tell the kid to put that card in a sleeve and binder it up, put it away. Or the kid's going to put it in a washer, put it in his back pocket, forget it was there. It's going to go through the washer. That's going to be that many cards around, going to be that many packs lying around. How much of this stuff's actually going to be left around for the 25th anniversary that's going to be still sealed? So you got to think about stuff. This comes once in a lifetime, 25th anniversary. Never going to be another 25th anniversary, guys, as far as like Pokemon 25th anniversary. Not for this episode in this lifetime. There'll be a 26th anniversary and there'll be a 27th anniversary. There's not going to be a 25th. All right? And each thing that garters around the anniversary, which was an important marker for Pokemon, was these McDonald packs. All right? And another thing that came around was the celebrations, which there's going to be celebrations maybe again, but it won't be 25th anniversary celebrations. It'll be called something else. And it'll be another anniversary. But these packs, $7 right now, $8, $11, something like that, right? Has that Charizard Hollow, guys. Another set that you can pull Charizard out. And it's a specialty set. There's things different that separate Pokemon regular packs from a regular series, as when they come in specialties. Shiny Fates was a specialty set. Celebrations, a specialty set. You know, they only print so much, and then they may do another reprint, and then the set does eventually go out of rotation. It's done, and when the set is done, then there's no more reprints. right? We still got reprint of Celebrations, still came around. We had it at Walmart. We got the Celebration Sylveon and Charizard, Dark Charizard. There were some other products that came out. And when reprints came, we had several reprints, ETBs, and some tins and stuff came out. Celebrations, guys, is one to be remembered as an awesome time in Pokemon for Celebrations. One of the best things happened in Pokemon. It had Charizard reprint for everybody to get excited again about the anniversary of Pokemon. And it's an exciting time for Pokemon. It came around right. Pokemon planted the seed well when they did this. It was a great rollout, and a lot of people were blown away by the cards, the classic collections, throwbacks to all the retro cards that they remembered as a kid. So to open this up years from now, and even now, people are going to want to open up Celebrations to get that nostalgic feeling, guys. And where this pack can go, who knows where this is going to go down the road when the sealed stuff is just tucked away. And you put your collection away and you forget about it, and next time you go and you do a price check on TCG, you say, whoa, Celebrations is $50 a pack? Where did that come from? Out of the blue. Stuff's going to start rising up, guys, and there's going to be a reason, because as people continue to open up this stuff, it is going to continue to go up. And that's why I like collecting sealed. And again, I do enjoy opening, but I love the collecting factor of the arts on the pack and just the excitement of just having the stuff in my collection. I get excited about having it because, you know, it has my collection has a value. I like to have a value attached to my stuff. It makes me that much more appreciative of what I got. It makes me that much more careful about what and where I put it and how I store it. And, you know, if it didn't have a value on it, I wouldn't probably care as much. I care more about my stuff as sealed because of the value that is attached to each individual pack, each individual card, that I cherish what I got and I take care of it. I don't look to destroy what I got. I take pride in what I do, and I enjoy the next stuff that's coming out, because it could be the next stuff that I'm going to be investing into because of what's coming out. So, you know, I love everything that's happening with Pokemon, the cards and stuff that's coming out. And it's an experience that, you know, as a sealed collector, you know, one can only just keep enjoying as sealed, you know, that you have sealed product. And I enjoy that I have a lot of sealed. I enjoy the fact that I can go back and look at it anytime. And I don't have to open it, guys. You know, if you collect as long as I have, I collected 5 years. We're going on our 6th year, our guess. But I learned to control myself about opening. I had some people on YouTube ask, how can you have that much product and not want to open? Because, you know, you become accustomed to your stuff. And I know what I want to do. And, you know, and it's just, you know, you have to come accustomed to yourself and know yourself. And, you know, if you can't control yourself, you got to open, then, you know what? Set some product aside, so if that urge does come while you're got all this stuff in front of you, you say, well, you know, off channel, I'm gonna open up a booster box that I bought extra. And you got some packs so you can open up extra on the side to, you know, get that feeling out, to get that niche out of the way, because you had that itch to open up. I don't have that itch, guys. I don't know how some people can't control themselves, but I learned to do it. If I learned to do it, then you need to learn. You can learn how to do it. All right, but let's continue to go on. Astral Radiance, another set that, you know, pretty much got some pull rates in it. It's got some, I think, Trainer Gallery cards in it, which gives it a pretty decent pull rate. Got alternate arts. Again, like I said, alternate arts are the anchor cards to the future of Pokemon. I'm not sure if it's going to continue with Scarlet and Violet with ultra rares, or alternate arts. I'm not sure, because we don't know of any release of any of the card information on what Pokemon is going to be putting in Scarlet and Violet for the next set of TCG. We don't know what it's going to be called. We don't know the set name or anything, but we know Scarlet Violet. But what is going to be included as cards. If there's going to be all arts, any trainer gallery, we don't know. So I'll have to stand by and just listen up and see what happens with that, and see what comes of the next set of Sword and Shield, right? So, Astral Radiance, another decent set, guys. Investible, yeah, everything in Modern is, everything in Modern can go up in price. All right, there are some outliers that will do better, but since I indulge in everything, there are going to be some performers that are going to outperform this. And since I'm sealed all the way around with product from, Sun and Moon, NXY, and Sword and Shield era, that, I'd just probably be dumb if I didn't buy any, right? So I'm just going to tell you straight out that I have markets, packs in those areas. So I'm not going to miss out on any opportunity anywhere because I already have packs. So for me, it may be different for how you invest, but I am investing into larger areas than in Astral Radiance or into, Shining Fates or even into Rebel Clash. There are other areas that I am putting more money into sealed stuff for, like Rebel Clash, is a good set. Another, right after Sword and Shield base set. I mean, these two are right hand in hand. They have the Boss's Order here, and I forgot the Zassaman and Zacian. I forgot what else is in Sword and Shield. I'm not sure if there's any like big hitter in there. But you have the Zacian and Zassamenta gold cards in here. You do have some other stuff in here, some hyper rares. And you have the Boss's Order in here, which are cards that people are going to want. So to open up to get the Boss's Orders, people are going to want to open up Rebel Clash. They do have the potential to go up in price. How much? Well, the supply and demand of how much Sword and Shield is out there versus the demand for people who want to open that product. There may be more Sword and Shield, more Rebel Clash out there. So it's going to take a little longer for that stuff to dry up than we probably really, than we can count for right now, because really we don't know how much Sword and Shield is out there. But I still see Rebel Clash showing up at a Family Dollar, and they had over 100 sleeve packs. And since I didn't have a lot of sleeve packs, I've been buying Rebel Clash sleeve packs. I have been buying. And I can tell you I have been buying because I can tell you that I have some sleeve packs that I bought. So I am buying sleeve packs of Rebel Clash because I don't have very many sleeve packs. And I wanted to have some in the collection for my sealed. So I'd be lying if I told you I don't have any sleeve packs. I do have sleeve packs. But I have loose booster packs as well that came from box sets. A lot of my product sealed are a lot of loose booster packs that came from a lot of different boxes. I opened a lot, and a lot of different box sets and tins and mini tins and stuff through these 5 years on YouTube. So, like I said, some of these are going to be awesome investability items. Some are not. Evolving Skies, well, that's going to be a great one. It's already in the record book for me, with so many alternate arts to pull, so many ultra rare alternate arts to pull out of one set. It's already going down in history as the greatest Sword and Shield set, followed by Brilliant Stars, which is the backup to Evolving Skies, man. So I think that's going to be the best thing. We have Pokemon Go, which might be a sleeper. Booster boxes, not booster box, ETB. Maybe something you want to invest in. Pokemon Go had its time. Then it kind of like got slowed down a bit. And there's still product out there, but I think the ETBs and maybe that Dragonite V box and that Pikachu Eevee box, not the Pikachu Eevee, the Eevee playmat box, I think are going to be some of the ones that are going to be highly sought after. The ETB, whether it be the ones from the Pokemon Center or the regular one that you can get at Barnes & Nobles or your LGS, and I think that Dragonite V square box that has the Pokeball or whatever with the Dragonite on it, I think that one is going to be some sleepers. And the Eevee mat. those I think are going to really do good long term for Pokemon Go. All right, but the Pokemon Go alternate art Mewtwo or Mew or whatever it is with the Mew jumping in the city, I think that's a sleeper. Card has went down in price. There are some values some potential for that card. It is an alternate art. Same thing for Fusion Strike, guys. Another sleeper. And we're going to talk about boxes of stuff. I got some more stuff on the floor here, guys. Fusion Strike, another sleeper. There's alternate arts in here. It's just there are better price points for you guys to buy packs. If you buy a booster box, like $80 of Fusion Strike, just go on Troll and Toad or something like that. You'll get a better opportunity in buying a bunch of packs for less money, which does bring it down to like $3 a pack or something like that, or $2.99 a pack, or however you want to see it. But it's still out there. It's still being put into boxes and stuff, and so therefore it really hasn't climbed in price. But the alt arts are some really good cards that you can get. Team Up, another set to really invest in with the GX cards. Vivid Voltage, Lost Origins. Great sets, guys. There are tons of product here. Champion's Path, the Shiny Zard. Burning Shadows, the first hyper rare, rainbow rare card of Charizard. Cosmic Eclipse, the Pikachu, Red's Pikachu. Pikachu with Red standing there. One of the first time we got those Trainer Gallery cards that we are getting now. They first were right here in Cosmic Eclipse with Pikachu in Red, where that card was like $50-$60 at one time. Still, Cosmic Eclipse is another great set. Lost Thunder. We got a lot of different sleepers here, guys. We have Detective Pikachu, Forbidden Light, packs. A lot of sleepers here. Celestial Storm, Fates Collide, and then you also have Breakthrough and Breakpoint. Trick or Trade. This might be investable down the road. Kids are going to open all this stuff tonight. Trick or treating. People who gave out some packs. Kids are going to open this stuff up. How many are going to be sealed packs like this? And if Pokemon does another one next year, Trick or Trade, and then have a Charizard or something on the front, or a Pikachu or a Charmander or something on a Trick or Trade pack. I mean, there we have a Series 1 and a Series 2, and surely this is going to go up. I seen the packs selling on Facebook Marketplace for $30 for 40 packs of Trick or Trade. So we don't know too much about where the Trick or Trade is going to go, but these have 3 cards, just like the dollar packs. It is a Pokemon release. Kids are going to open this up. And we have Halloween every year. So if they don't do Halloween anymore, guess what? Anybody who has the Trick or Trades, give them out again next year for Trick or Trade. Then that puts less of this product out there because kids are going to open it up. Going to be less of the sealed around. And if Pokemon just did this one time, Trick or Trade, then we have the first editions of the Trick or Trade packs. And people who don't have it are going to wish they had bought some of these bundles and put them away. And what's going to happen to them? They're going to go up in price because most people ignored trying to put them in the sealed collection, said people were crazy for saving it, and then wonder why the thing is at $100 because you were telling people that you shouldn't invest in that, you shouldn't buy it, but yet people were buying them to give them out in a trick or treat, and then no one never saved any. So here they are in my collection right there. I got them. I'm investing into them. When I say investing, it's a long-term thing. It could be a short-term thing, but I'm putting some away. It's a Pokemon TCG. Is it official? It's not a McDonald's exclusive. It's a regular release product, just like everything else. Mass-produced, but everything that's mass-produced, what? Seems to go up in value despite that, right? Because supply and demand factors. All right, so with that said, guys, there are some outliers to box sets and stuff, why we buy box sets. And this year, I'm seeing this in Pokemon right now. And why we should be buying box sets. Certain box sets. And guys, what I'm seeing out there with the Zeraora, Dialga, Pokia boxes and stuff that are coming out, They have exclusive cards, yes, of a full art or a V-Star and a jumbo card, and maybe you'll get a pin. All right? And some of them have brilliant stars. Very few have brilliant stars. Very few have evolving skies. All right? A lot of these V-Star boxes that are coming out do not have brilliant stars, do not have evolving skies. They'll have Fusion Strike, they'll have Astral Radiance, and they'll have Lost Origins. All right? And then they may slip up and put a Rebel Clash or something in there as well. These sets are pretty much lackluster. So as far as investing into this stuff, I'm not going for it. I'm not buying into the V-Star buying because I can buy these cards cheaper than I can get the box. So for me, I'd be after these two cards that I can get very cheap. Regardless that it has brilliant stars in them, I would probably, if I bought these, I would look online for a deal to buy these at below MSR. Like if you buy a case, you will get these cheaper than what they are going for, you know, at LGS. All right. All right. So great. Decided to join us. Great. Got some business to take care of, Ben. So look, Lucario. We have the full art and the V-Star, which you can very much buy cheaper than this box. If you can live without the brilliant stars, all right. If you can do without these boxes, these brilliant stars, then I would say not invest in this box. Just go and buy the two cards, all right? Because you can easily pick up Fusion Strike at a cheaper price. You can easily get the pin for probably a cheaper price to get on eBay. You can buy the Lucario and V card fairly cheaper than that, all right? So I wouldn't say buy the box. I would say go out and look for cheaper options to get the two cards if that's what you're looking for. And if you want to buy this, look to buy in bulk. All right, look to get a case and then get them below the 29 or 30. Usually this is like $39.99 to get that below that $39 mark. So let's, you know, like I said, I won't invest in this kind of stuff. I'm just sharing with you guys because I did buy these before. So I'm telling you, for investing, I'm probably just going to rip out the packs, get the cards that I want, and, you know, I'll have the Fusion Strike cards, and I'll have the Brilliant Stars to put in my boosters, but I wouldn't invest into this, even though it has the V-Star cards in there. But if you want to invest in this, you can, but look for well-centered cards. If you're going to do that in these two items, look for well-centered cards. All right? But I would strip this stuff out, get the pin, get the two cards out, the jumbo, take the Brilliant Stars, put them in my Brilliant Stars booster box, and take these cards, seal them up, put them away, or sell them to go back and buy another box and do the same thing. This will give you money to play with and buy those boxes out and save you money and keep stripping out the Brilliant Stars and the Fusion Strike and keep selling the cards, get some of that revenue back, and still should get you some money if you want to play like that. But for investing, not to do. This is like something to break open and get stuff out of and strip and then resell certain products out of it to get some money back and rinse and repeat. If you can get these, buy them in bulk, guys. That's the better option. Check TCG Player or check an online LGS, Card Castle or something like that. That is somebody flash sailing these and get a better deal. You might be able to get them at $25. You might be able to get them at $20. I don't know, right? There's deals all over the place. So these I would not invest into. I would rather buy the Reshiram and Charizard and Pikachu boxes versus this. All right? Because you got Evolving Skies in there. Even though you got two Brilliant Stars, doesn't matter. Evolving Skies, I would rather have over Brilliant Stars if that's the way I'm going to shop. All right? So with that said, like I said, be careful about that stuff. Be careful about the new stuff that is coming out, guys. The new V-Star boxes, the Zeraora, Pokia, and Dialga boxes, they don't have Evolving Skies or Brilliant Stars. They have Lost Origins, and they have Astral Radiance, and they have Fusion Strike inside, which those are pretty much lackluster sets compared to Evolving Skies. Not sure why they don't have Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars inside there. All right, so be careful about those. Look for cheaper options to buy your products. All right, look for cheaper options when you're going into those V-Star boxes, all right? Don't fall for that, because Pokemon is putting out a lot of different sets, guys, a lot of different stuff. And like I said, LGS stores are bundling stuff up like this to sell you all the Zero or a Dialga and a Pokia box, and an ETB, and 2 other box sets of Infernape or whatever, to get you to buy a Charizard box in a bundle thing for $300, whatever they're going to charge you. All right, so let's go back to celebrations. Now, celebrations, my glue is coming off of my celebrations box, so you can see how it is peeling. These were coming right from the Excel company. Celebrations, man, I just bought them because it has celebration packs in them. And pretty much anything celebrations, it's the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, it's a special time in Pokemon, that pretty much anything celebrations is going to get a value on it. But, you know, anything you can get a hold of on celebrations, you would probably want to put a hold on and hold, you know, put in your sealed. We have the Sylveon box, V-Box, has 4 packs, and then you have 2 packs of TCG, I think, in here. Yeah, 2 additional packs. This bigger box, I believe, has 4 packs. 4 packs and 2 additionals, just like that bigger box where you have the V-Union Pikachu boxes in there. All right. Celebration product, highly investable, guys. All right, because it came around and it's gone. But there are some outliers to celebrations. All right, when I say outliers, there are some good ones. Like, you had this Celebrations tin, Walmart, exclusive to Walmart only. And then there was another one that was a Walgreens. It was like a wider box. I never seen them at Walgreens. But the good one that you want is the Charizard, Lance's Charizard. The box, like the Sylveon down here, you would want the Charizard one, and buy as many of those as you can, because anything Charizard holds value and goes up crazy prices. So, same with this tin, guys. This tin, if you were to put it up and say, I'm selling both of them, somebody say, well, I'm interested in the Charizard one. How much is the Charizard? That Charizard one will sell on a ratio of 50-1 versus Sylveon. So if you had 50 of the Charizard ones, all 50 will sell out faster than that the one Sylveon, because everybody wants that Charizard promo that still holds a premium price of $3 to $5. Even right now, it's still going for about $3 to $5 for that Lance's Charizard V promo card that you can only get from these tins. So, you know, this is a Walmart exclusive. They came out at $17.99. This stuff is great for celebrations, for sealed. These tins, you get, I forgot how many packs come in here. 4 celebrations packs and 2 TCG packs inside, which aren't big ones. I think there's Sword and Shield and Rebel Clash or something like that in here. I don't think they were big ones. But I don't know about the reprints of these tins, because they did a reprint on Walmart.com. So I don't know if they changed the packs on those. But these are older ones that I had, so I know I can just tell you the older stuff is going to have the first wave in it. So that is awesome right there. But an outlier product, guys. We're talking about an outlier, a sleeper kind of item that most people should know, guys. That is a real breadwinner, is these Pokemon TCG lunchbox from Celebrations. These things have the Black Star Green Ninja, I think inside here. But they do have, no, they have the 3 promos. These are a sleeper, guys. These lunch boxes. So I think these are going to be a real good, solid performer. Same with the Charizard box, the tin and the box. But this is going to be a real solid performer. All right. There are other TCG 25th anniversary, like the Pikachu. Came out that Pikachu figure box, which I don't have. I opened all mine up. I don't have any more. That came with that figure. I do have the figures, but that Pikachu figure, man, that Pikachu figure box, very hard to find a mint one. I think that thing is going to be a sleeper. And remember, And the Pikachu one, this reminds me of so much of the Hidden Fates Rayquaza statue figure that came with Hidden Fates. Remember, Hidden Fates had the Rayquaza figure, and the Rayquaza was like wound up, but most of them were broke, snapped in half inside the box because it had poor stability in the box. That if you tilted it, it would fall out of the hole and be bouncing around in the box, and then it would snap. That's what made that thing like $700. I think the Pikachu one is going to go in Celebration, is going to do fine. If you find those Pikachu Celebration big box, I think that's going to do, it's going to fare really good. It's hard as hell to keep it mint from caving in on the top. You would definitely have to hang it up and leave it hang, or keep them in a sealed box of 8 or whatever. I think 8 came to a box, or 4 or something like that came in a case. You would have to keep them in a sealed box to keep them mint, because if you take them out, move them around, they fall off or whatever, they bounce, get dings. They're probably better off left in the box, and you keep that thing sealed and keep it on like a rack somewhere so it doesn't get damaged and the box doesn't get kicked and dinged and stuff. But guys, we got some great items why we collect into stuff. Celebrations, guys, 25th anniversary, some great products to pick up, to invest in long term. I think these are going to be some great performers. And we collect because it's a 25th anniversary. It's a once in a lifetime thing. 25th anniversary rolls around one time. That's it. Never going to be another 25th anniversary. All right, these are special because it already says it right here, 2025 on Pikachu. And then the cards dissipate the same number. But these are some great products that are probably going to do really good in long term and in short term. So Pikachu Celebrations products. Another thing, guys, like I said, if you're collecting Hidden Fates, Charizard, guys, tins, box sets, guys, perform very well. Even though this is the second print run or third print run, it has the honeycomb in it. All right, I acquired these from Dane. These do hold value, guys. Charizard tins, especially Hidden Fates, one of the best sets that came out. Pull rates are not the greatest in the ones with the honeycomb, but nonetheless, as this is sealed, this matures, gets ages, guys. The Charizard one over the Gyarados and the Pikachu or Raichu one, this one will sell fast because it's Charizard, guys. Everybody likes a Charizard, and this thing is, when I last priced, was $65, could be more than that now. I had it at $65 on there, but it could be higher than that. Hidden Fates packs are between $16 to $18 a pack, so you get 4 inside there, so do the math. But Hidden Fates, guys, Charizard art packs stuff goes crazy. All right, next item we're going to talk about is even like older stuff, box sets, you know, that were on clearance at Walmart. I mean, some of this stuff is past us now. We can't get this again unless we buy on the secondary market. Shining Legends, another set that was mass produced like Evolutions was, and holds a premium price. I think it's like $28 now. I think Shining Legends is at $28, if I'm not mistaken. But I bought this, I think I got this for $70, something like that, from a flea market. But yeah, Darkrai, GX, Shining Legends, they used to shrink wrap the boxes, guys, so you couldn't open them. They didn't have any plastic. Well, I don't know if it does have plastic over it, but they used to shrink wrap them too. So this is shrink wrapped by the factory, and that avoids tampering with, because now you have to rip that plastic off to try to rip that open. So this is factory sealed in that way. You see the seams all the way around. So kind of neat. Kind of neat that is all the way around. Factory sealed, and it still has the plastic right there as well. And it's all unsealed, never opened up. And we got 4 packs of Shining Legends in there, which is like $28 to $30 a pack right now. great stuff to hold on to for long term, since you can't. It's very hard to find Shining Legends on the open market unless you are in part of one of these groups or in Discords and stuff to find product among members inside there. But you're going to pay a premium on this stuff if you do find Shining Legends now, ETBs and stuff like that. So another thing we're going to talk about is even some other product that came out, like BJ exclusives. You had the Trainer's Legendary box, came with the trainer deck, which came with promos and stuff, and then cards inside. Then you had packs inside here, which are, I believe that is Celestial Storm, Sun and Moon, Guardians Rising, Fates Collide, and it could be Evolutions back there, I'm not sure. But this set does go for pretty good money. It's a Lugia Trainer's Legendary box. These were at BJ's only. So, guys, exclusive store, exclusive stuff. BJ's, Costco's, those are exclusive bundles and deals and sets that they make for BJ's or Walmart or Sam's Club or a Costco's. And some of these are awesome ones to keep. Same thing with like the ones from BJ's that had the extra 6-pack of Evolutions card that had 6 extra packs. Remember, Poke Family was giving them away. I remember I had them. I bought a bunch of them here on the channel. Shows you guys these were at BJ's. And I stripped all the Evolving Skies from the Charizard and Gengar box, GX box sets. I wish I had probably kept the Charizard one closed and maybe opened the Gengar ones only. But I took all the packs out, all the Evolving Skies, the Evolutions packs out, and we had that extra 6-pack. And I think I paid $18 or something for that box. It was a crazy price. I wish I had bought the whole thing. There was so many there, guys. There was so many at the time. Somebody did go in and buy them all up because I had a hard time finding them after I initially got a bunch of them. But somebody came in and wiped them all out. So another thing that we could talk about, guys, is the milk cartons. There was one specifically that came out, the Marnie milk carton. Very good box to have. Had great packs in it. Did go up in price. You don't hardly see it anymore. And I got one. And then we have the Professor Juniper, which I didn't see too many around. And I do see it coming back out now. But there was an issue where that one started popping up, peeling up from here. And GameStop's, the glue was weak and they were popping up and you could see the packs inside. But this is probably going to be a good investor as well, the Professor Juniper. Even though it's going to be more than the Marnie one, I think the Professor Juniper might be a sleeper too, because there was some decent packs inside that Professor Juniper that added value back for the price you paid at $30, $35, something like that. So both boxes. This is the second milk carton, the Professor Juniper. The first one was the Marnie. Marnie, I don't even see anymore. That's gone, long gone. But we got the Professor Juniper, which is still out. And yeah, both I think are sleepers. If you can find these, I would pick them up if you're paying at GameStop $30 or whatever. I think I caught mine at $27. I caught a few at a deal at GameStop, had a deal on those. I think I got some at $27. But I got the Marnie. I forgot how I got the Marnie. There's probably a story behind that, but I don't remember. But I got the Marnie. But I know I got the Professor Juniper. I got him at GameStop. One I paid at full $30, $35, or $34.99, something like that, whatever. And then the other 3 or whatever I paid $27 for. And I still see them here and there at GameStop. So I might pick up a few more of these just to put them aside. I do have the display for that milk carton. So that is in the cabinet here. So those are, like I said, I do have the Professor Juniper milk carton case. So there are 2 more there. I think it holds 4. So I have 3. And the Marnie is the other one that just is sitting in the display. So got the display of that. And that's in my sealed collection. And probably won't even be opening these things up. But yeah, guys, so there are tons of product that you can be investing in, depending on what you are trying to do. Like I said, there's Evolving Skies, booster boxes, booster packs, that you can be taking out of other products and making your own custom boxes. Astral Radiant booster boxes, collecting those are unboxing products that you got super cheap. It's a great buyer's time, guys, where you can get stuff super cheap. Box sets, ETBs, cheap. I think I saw somebody's ETB Fusion Strike was $28. I think I saw it on a website somewhere. $28 for an ETB Fusion Strike. So there's some great opportunities, man. Especially you buy 10 of them. $28 is better than $40-something at Walmart. There's my other Brilliant Stars working on that booster box. So there's tons of opportunity, guys, out here right now to buy. And I can tell you a weird thing I saw at Walmart. I went at Walmart just this week, and Walmart has a new price on their product. Now, Shiny Fates, Walmart exclusive boxes, they used to be $24.99. They are now $29.99 for the Walmart exclusive Shiny Fates. Elder Girls, Bolton, and Cramorant. Yeah, they're $29.99. I had a guy scan it. I said, how much are these things? I remember when they were $24.99. They're now $29.99. There has been a price increase. So I have Lost Origins. I made a complete booster box of that. I mean, granted, I got to get some sealed Lost Origins, the sealed booster boxes Lost Origins. But I do had one that Dane brought over. No, I got that from an LGS store. But I do have some booster boxes that Dane brought over. And yeah, I am collecting still on Fusion Strike because it's packs that I get from other box sets that I'm building booster boxes out of. And so my pull rates from these might be better than a booster box you buy from a storefront because these came from different mini tins, box sets where the pull rates might be better than a normal booster box because the packs themselves came from all kinds of stuff. So I'm actually looking for booster boxes, empty booster boxes, to put my sealed stuff in, to display them in the studio in their booster box form. So anybody you guys have empty booster boxes, let me know. Empty booster boxes. Let me know. All right, so guys, there's tons of stuff. I don't recommend you guys buy the Infernape V. Like I said, you just got Lost Origins and Fusion Strike and Astral Radiance. A lot of this stuff that Pokemon is putting out right now, just garbage. A lot of the stuff that they are bundling up, guys, the LGS stores are bundling up to make you buy that Charizard Premium Collection box. You say, oh, for $310, I'm getting a Charizard UPC, and I'm getting 2 ETBs, and I'm getting 2 of these Infernape box sets, and I'm getting the Marnie Prime box or Professor Juniper or whatever in some big bundle thing. They're trying to milk you out of your hard-earned money to get some packs of stuff that you really don't want. There are better opportunities, guys, elsewhere. Look for that Charizard UPC at retail stores, all right? Because it's going to... like I said, I think the Charizard thing is awesome, but if you do get it, pay retail. Don't pay these crazy prices that is going on at $150, $180, $200 and $300 for this thing, because the promo cards are already dropping big time in price because people are cracking them out. People are trying to get good centered ones. They're hard to get good centered ones apparently out of these boxes. So that's another reason why you buy it. You just keep it sealed. Don't open it because most likely your Charizard promos are going to be slopped to one side, not even worth grading. So let somebody else open them up. Try to find a good set to send out to get graded, and you keep your Charizard box sealed. That's the way I would do it. I would buy the promo cards separately, all right, and keep the box sealed. If you buy one at retail, do not open it. The packs you can buy yourself. You know, if I could find somebody selling an empty box, I buy the box and I buy the single cards, the single Charizard promos, and I'll be happy because I can put the packs back in the box myself. I got enough to put all of those packs in there. Yeah, here I got all the packs. I don't care about the dice. I don't care about the sleeves. I don't care about none of that stuff. I don't care about the code card. They can have all of that. Just give me the box mint box with all the little slide covers, all right? And I'll take that and I'll buy the promo cards myself. That way I can be in control of how centered these cards are and be in control of getting a really nice promo card that I can slab up or sleeve up and display with the box. All right? So, yeah, guys, there are tons of stuff to invest. Arceus V-Box is one of these boxes that, yeah, you should be buying. And like I said, you ought to be looking at what's inside these boxes. That will make you want to buy them. Why is Arceus V-Figure box a special box? Well, first of all, they're drying up. All right? They're out there, but it's a special box because it has brilliant stars. 2 brilliant stars to be for a fact. And the outlier of this box, and the main reasoning why you should get it, is for this main reason alone, and this reason alone, that it has a Cosmic Eclipse pack inside. Now, if you buy one and it doesn't have a Cosmic Eclipse, then, I may think twice about buying that box. That means it could have been tampered with or opened up, and somebody removed that pack and put something else in there, or they repackaged it and did a reprint on it. So I would be very leery if you buy one of these and your Cosmic Eclipse pack is not in there and something else is in there. I would do some research on YouTube to see if they are repacking other packs inside here now, or are they still putting Cosmic Eclipse. So definitely I would do a search on YouTube to see if Cosmic Eclipse is still coming in this. And this will definitely be one for the record. I think this is going to fare well in sealed collecting of this box. You buy it very mint. Make sure everything is in it. Make sure the box is nice and minty. No dings, no rips, no tears. And that is minty fresh. And you put this in your sealed collection. Make sure the packs inside are of what's supposed to be in here. All right? Make sure that Cosmic Eclipse, which is a big determining factor right there. Because if that is missing, I probably would not pay the $35 for it. Because that's what I think they're offering it up at now. $35, which still is not bad. If you're trying to acquire some, you may get a better positioning at buying a bunch in bulk. And then you can therefore ask for a discount for buying, 10, 20 in bulk. If you know a website that has a bunch of them up, and you get a hold of them and say, hey, listen, what if I buy all 35 of these? What will you give them to me? They might discount it or they might not. So work with your distributor, see if they're going to, or your LGS, see if they want to give you a discount for buying them. Make sure there's Cosmic Eclipse, 2 Brilliant Stars, and 1 Chilling Rain pack inside. So a bunch of this stuff that's back here, guys, is investable product, guys. Investable product for long-term and short-term. All right? And it's going to fare pretty well in the long term and in the short term. It's just, you got to be very mindful today, guys. We're in October. You have to be mindful of stuff that is coming out and what's inside these boxes. What are they putting inside? Because I see them very lackluster, but they're $39.99, they're $29.99, but there's no Evolving Skies and there's no Brilliant Stars, and something is going on where's the Evolving Skies? Where's the Brilliant Stars in these boxes that are new? Why do they just have Lost Origins, Fusion Strike, and Astral Radiance in them? Why do they just have those packs and none of the others like Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars? Why is that? So raise some red flags for me on why Pokemon is not putting those products inside, but then putting them in some other products. Just raise some flags, some concerns to if I'm going to buy into that stuff and invest into those products. Most likely not. I'm just going to be okay with passing those by because I can get better pricing on Lost Origins, Fusion Strike, and Astral Radiance buying booster boxes than buying that Dialga, Pokia, or Zeraora box at $29 and $39.99 and getting those packs inside, but there's no Evolving Skies or no Brilliant Stars within those boxes. So I'd rather pull my money together and buy a booster box of Lost Origins or buy a case if I'm going to buy any of Lost Origins, you know, instead of buying those boxes that are Pokemon is putting out there with lackluster packs in them, and that companies are, you know, LGSs and stuff are flash sailing to you guys, or not flash sailing, bundling with the Charizard UPC to make you buy that, to get the Charizard UPC for them. So don't buy into this stuff, guys. Don't buy into it. There are cheaper opportunities. Use your money wisely. Spend your money wisely. Don't be forced because you're going to think you're going to miss out on a Charizard UPC, that you got to buy all the other garbage that the distributors are trying to pump out to force you to buy in a pre-sale to get your Charizard UPC box. All right? Explore your opportunities. Look for where are better price points to make your money work for you. And it's very important that you guys do that, because you can end up usually getting, for the price of what you're paying for that bundle, you can buy 2 cases of products, or maybe a case, you know, especially Fuse and Strike, if you get it at $80 or whatever. I mean, you can get pretty good, probably a case of product close to that price of what you're paying for that bundle. So, you know, got to be mindful. I mean, Fusion Strike, it's still $4 a pack. $4 times 36 is $144. And you bought a booster box, you got it for $70. And you were able to buy 4 of them for the price of what the Charizard UPC is costing you with all that bundle that they're trying to sell you for $300 something. You're able to get 3 to 4 Fusion Strike booster boxes. So I think there's just better opportunity, guys, if you just use the internet, guys, for what it is intended for. There are deals on the internet. Use them. Search out products for deals, man. Look at TCG Player to make sure that you are getting the best possible deal for your money, because a lot of LGS stores are hurting right now. They're hurting for your cash. So they're hurting. Let them hurt. Make your money work for you. Don't let them use your money to benefit them. All right? Utilize your money for your best interest. Protect your money and protect what you're investing in. Shop smart. All right? Put your money to work. That's what you want to do. So don't buy into all this new stuff that Pokemon is putting out. A lot of garbage they're putting out. A lot of packs and stuff that you're just going to buy a couple, and the pull rates on some of this stuff I've seen, people are horrific. Opening up these $39 things and pulling duds out of these $39 boxes. There are better products. If you're looking to open in Lost Origins, look for those boost bundles, 6-pack bundles. Those by far have some of the best pull rates in Lost Origins product to open. You want to get those bundle boosts that have 6 packs in them. For God's sake, those are better to put $25. Buy 2 of them for $50. Better than buying an ETB, because you're going to get a set amount of pulls in the ETB, which is usually going to be 1 good pull, and the 6-pack booster bundle, man, it's crazy amount of stuff in that. And I've seen people pull a lot of heat from those things. And I'm telling you, those are where, if you're going to open up any Lost Origins, probably where you ought to be buying. Look for those build and battle booster bundles that have 6 Lost Origins packs, or even look for the Astral Radiant build and battle booster bundle. All right, those are where you want to be. All right, that's where you want to park some money at, buying those, because they have great pull rates. All right, but yeah, guys, what else? I just want to make sure I didn't leave anything out. As far as other opportunities, mystery boxes, guys, I mean, there are some opportunities for mysteries. I mean, I was over there listening to Northwoods TCG. Talk about mystery boxes and stuff like that probably aren't good for investing. Well, I dare to compare, because there are mystery boxes, guys. I mean, yeah, the mystery boxes from the 2015, 16 era, and even 17 were far better than the mystery products that we got in 2022, because we got complete trash in a lot of mystery items that we got, mystery boxes that we got from MJ Holding or from the Excel or Fairfield. They were complete trash, right? But, you know, we know these have a chance for vintage. And I'm telling you, if you check eBay, like I said, I dare to compare with you, Northwoods, that these mystery products do go up in value. And you can invest in these for long-term and short-term gain, because people always love the thrill of a great mystery where they got a chance. If you have a pack and an opportunity that you could sell somebody, it's an opportunity for them to pull a vintage pack. People are buying into these mystery items like left and right. Look at Pokemart. Look at Leonhardt. Look at Pokemart USA selling mystery bundles and stuff like that. People are buying the hell out of mystery items. Everybody loves a good mystery item, so it's a good selling point. And on eBay, these things are selling for more than what they sell in the store. So certainly, I mean, you could sell these right now and make more than you would have paid for them. So I dare to compare that Northwoods is saying they're not investable when some of the older ones from 2017 into 2016 are gone up in value. If you go and look at what they're going for now, they did go up compared to what they cost, $19, and they're what, higher than that now to buy them. I mean, look at PokeRev. PokeRev's buying mystery boxes and stuff on eBay. He said, I'm buying these now, so you guys don't have to. We're going to check them out. And you can see what the pull rates are, and even stuff that he's getting modern packs in and what he paid for them. People are willing to take the risk and buy into that stuff. I mean, he was willing to take the risk. He was saying he was doing it so you don't have to, but obviously he's doing it because he's going to get the views. So that was another reason why he did it, is he knows he's going to get crazy views on doing something like that crazy over there. So if he bought 500 of them, yeah. And he's saying, I'm opening up 500 mystery boxes, and I did them under an anonymous name, and that's how he usually says it. So they don't know it's me, PokeRev. And he does it, and you guys go check him out, and then he ends up with 5,000 more subscribers because he did it. So, but he paid up the yang, double or triple MSR. So if people are willing to pay, then you know these probably have an opportunity to go up in price. These come around at Walgreens and CVS's and stuff by a third party, which this is MJ Holding. And yeah, the pull rates could be dumb, but still, when there's a risk, people love to take that risk to gamble. And that's why so many people are selling mystery bundle packs and stuff like that, are successful at selling them, because people love a great mystery and they buy into it. So people are buying into these mystery items. So I would say I dare to compare against Northwood saying that they're not investable, that they are, because the older ones are going for money now. Because if you have them still sealed, they're worth more than you paid for them. So they did go up. If you invested in buying them and you held them, they did go up in value. So it is investable. So Northwoods, I don't know. I don't know about that one. So without further ado, guys, I think we touched base on the video for why we buy products. All right, we need to be informed about what's inside, what do they contain. We have to know what the pull rates, if they have any chase or anchor cards in there. Are they going to be viable to play in the TCG, which is going to make people want to crack packs to find those things, right? And are there any Charizards? Because we can say for sure that for the most part, any set where you have a Charizard Holo or a Charizard V or Ultra Rare or Rainbow Rare to be pulled, there are people that love the thrill of cracking packs and the thrill of the hunt to pull Zards. And Zard products tend to fare very well by themselves for investing into short-term and long-term. If I'm lying, guys, go check out some older boxes. Go check out the Charizard GX box, where it's called the Charizard GX box. That was at Walmart on clearance for like $15, $14.99, just like the Darkrai box. Walmart had the 3-pack pins of Zero Oak and something else. Zero Arc 3-pack pin boxes doubled up, and they were like $12.99 for the 2 boxes on clearance at Walmart. They were bundled together. Walmart had all these bundled up Shining Legends products. $12.99. Go check out what those pin boxes are going for now. Just the pin boxes of the Shining Legends. Crazy amounts of money. Check what the ETB on Shining Legends is going for right now. They were at Walmart. I mean, they were at Target and Walmart some years ago. Look where they're at now. Look where Generations packs are now. All right? Some stuff to actually look at. Old Charizard boxes. Go see what they're at now. Back in the pandemic, 2020 and 2019, boxes of Charizards that came out. Go check and see where they're at now. Go check and see where they're at. They're highly investable Charizard products. So Charizard items are highly investable, guys. And there are a lot of outlier products that are investable. And into modern, there's a ton of money to be made. Depends on how you're parking your money, where you're parking your money, and what you know. Because you're going to do with what you know with your money. If you don't know, you're just going to be buying any old thing. But when you know, you're going to be parking it in certain products that's going to work for you in short-term and long-term flips. This is how I utilize the market, guys, on making my own analysis from watching people that know a little bit more about me on the investing end, but know about pull rate data. They know about trends and ups and downs. They have charts. I watch all this stuff. I make my own analysis and my own assumption on where I am going to park money at. And so far, it's been working out pretty good for the investing part of for buying into stuff that's going to be worth some money down the road. I think I fared out pretty good. Where, yeah, there's going to be some dollars that's going to exchange here, yeah, for some stuff that I got. Absolutely. But, you know, who's to know where it's going to go from here, how long, right? We don't know how long Pokemon's going to be around. But as far as we know, there's, you know, the market is strong. That there are some people manipulating stuff, but there are stuff that you can collect. There are things that you can collect. It is going to be how profitable your items are going to be. Then depending on where you're parking that money at. If you park more in certain outlier boxes that aren't going to perform as well as like Evolving Skies or Brilliant Stars, and you're dumping more into like Astral Radiance versus an Evolving Skies, or dumping more into Fusion Strike than you are Brilliant Stars, then, you know, the Fusion Strike might not fare off as much as the Brilliant Stars, so you're going to have that much less of Brilliant Stars in your seal because you put more into Fusion Strike. So it's up to you. But don't take my advice, you know, as a financial advisor, guys. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. You do what your money you see fit to do. Spend it as you see fit and how you want to invest. But watch other people. Look at other people who are doing analysis and breakdowns on the market for what it is now. I can tell you right now, there is not a lot of product coming from Pokemon Company that has my eye on it. All right, doesn't have my eye on it because it's very lackluster. That I'm just looking. While other people are looking at Silver Templars, I'm looking at Hidden Fates. I'm looking at the other options and other like Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon stuff. I'm looking at that stuff. I'm exploring my options when I can buy some other product that I know is going to do good, rather than park it into some of this stuff that is newer. While this stuff is still aging, I can park money into this when I can always come back to this and park money into later on, because it's just not, you know, viable for me to put dollars into certain products right now because there are a lot of buying opportunity. And I'd rather just dump money into areas where I know it's going to perform better for me than just into any old thing that Pokemon is pumping out. So I would look back a few years at some other products and park money into that era of stuff, or look for products that have that product and strip it out and sometimes I'll do it off camera. Sometimes I'll show you on camera and pull that out. But some stuff I do off camera, I just put it away. You know, not everything I do under the camera, but I still grow a collection regardless. But anyway, guys, if you guys have any questions for me, then I will open the chat up for just a little bit, but not too long, because I'm going to close it up real soon. Now, some other packs that I would tell you, like, or some sleepers, is maybe these Venusaur, like the pins, because you get an added value of the big old pin, you know, and you get that promo. That is a promo up there of the Bulbasaur. But as far as the packs, I think the opportunity is going to be in the ETB. All right, but these might be a sleeper as well, because remember, these little pin boxes didn't last with any set that came out from Champion's Path, Shining Fates, with the Hatterens and all that. I mean, you didn't see these pin boxes get reprinted. So these are like out there and then they're done. So the pin boxes did go up. Like Champion's Path and Shiny Fates, they did go up in value. These might be an outlier to go up for Pokemon Go. So don't sleep on these pins. The 3 pins. The Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. Alright, if no one has any questions for me, guys, I'm going to call it a night on this end. Do go back to work tomorrow. But I want to say thanks to everybody stopping by, checking me out. We have been on here 2 hours talking about investable product, how to spot investable modern product. Ben says, I do want to collect 2 of each of the pins sets, 1 of each to open on your channel. Awesome. I have 2 boxes. I have 2 of those boxes for the for those pins to fill up, because I want to do I think each one holds 6, so I wanted to do 2 of each, so 2 Charmander, 2 Bulbasaur, 2 Squirtles, and put them in each box, and that'll fill up both boxes, and I'll have 3 sets. But yeah, man, there is tons of stuff, tons of product, man, out there, and new stuff coming out. There's exclusives to Amazon, exclusive to Walmart, exclusive to Target, exclusive to GameStop. I don't know how those are going to do, guys, these exclusives. It's going to depend on what packs they put inside. And I really need to see what they're going to put inside these things to make a better assumption. Also, the TCG Lightning packs from Walgreens. I was not crazy about the new ones that came out, that they had Lost Origins, Astral Radiance. I forgot the other packs that were in there, but there was nothing real crazy in those. I like the green box one better, and I think those have the ones with the bubble. You can see what packs are in there, and if they have any chase in there. Like, definitely in the older ones, you could see if they had like Hidden Fates in there. These you could still see, but most likely you're just going to get Shiny Fates. Alright, you may get some Evolving Skies, may get some Brilliant Stars, but it's going to depend on when they get shipments on. You check all the packs at Walgreens on those TCG Lightning blister things. You check them all, look at them all, ask them to take them all off the shelf and look at each individual blister to see if there's a Charizard celebration inside, because remember, they're packing celebration cards in those things. So it'd be nice to look in there and see what kind of holo you got, because they're not just putting reverses in there, putting classic cards in there. So I would buy it even if I just got the basic cards in there, the basic set. But if there was a Charizard in there, or Venusaur or Blastoise from the classic collection of Celebration, I would buy it just because that card is in there. But if you find a Charizard in there from Classic Collection, I would buy them all day long. So definitely want to look at that holo to see what kind of, if it's a regular holo or is it a Classic holo in there. So I would look at that and look at all the packs from the Walgreens TCG Lightning Blister Bubble ones that have you can see the packs inside. I would definitely ask to look at all those packs. See if there's any Evolving Skies, Brilliant Stars inside there, or even Shiny Fates. And then buy those, and then also check to see if there's any Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise Classic cards in that holo spot. Because that will definitely make it worth the price for what you're buying it for $17.99. I know Northwoods is talking about that TCG Lightning box was not investable, but if you find it with the Charizard holo and you find it with Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars, I would say it is investable. But if it has just Lost Origins and Astral Radiance, Fusion Strike in there, I wouldn't say for now. I wouldn't say it's investable because those packs are readily available right now. Where Brilliant Stars kind of like not as hard as Evolving Skies to find. Evolving Skies is getting really tough, but Brilliant Stars is not as hard because they're getting ready to do the reprint on that. Getting ready to throw those ETBs out. So Evolving Skies, we don't have any like reprints confirmed for this year. So it might be a rough Christmas, might be rough going into 2023 with no Evolving Skies. Ben F says GameStop. Yeah, like I said, Ben, those GameStop's already outliers. GameStop's Walgreens has the 2-pack. With the Chillin' Rain pack, and it also has the Latios or Latias pin for $10.99. So you get the Evolving Skies and Chillin' Rain pack in there, and you get a Latios or Latios pin for $10.99. So that's another way to get Evolving Skies from Walgreens. All right, but then you get the TCG Lightning boxes that have them in there, but also from Dollar General or Family Dollar and Dollar General have those Mimikyu and Darkrai and who else? I forgot the tin, man. Forgot the tin, and I got the tins somewhere in front of me. Somewhere the tins are around. The Darkrai, Mimikyu, and Raichu or something like that. Snorlax mini tin for $14, $13.99. They have Brilliant Stars and Evolving Skies. So that is some ways you can get Evolving Skies. So there are some cheaper opportunities to get Evolving Skies. You can't find them. You can still find them at Walgreens, Rite Aids, Dollar General, and Family Dollar. And then you can also get the mini tins here that have Brilliant Stars of the reprint of the Score Bunny, Grookey, and whatever that is. The sheep. But guys, I have another tin that came out. Remember the tin, the A20? Remember this? I showed you it had the A20 on it, and we were pulling Cosmic Eclipse pack out. Guys, I saw those tins, the box at least, at Target today. So they did reprint the A20 tin. How you know what model it is check the bottom, guys, for that serial number. I don't know what's in those tins because the box was empty. All they had was a box. So the tin that normally had the Cosmic Eclipse pack inside, you saw me open a bunch of those at the A20s. They had Cosmic Eclipse, and I forgot Darkness Ablaze maybe was in there. But I know Cosmic Eclipse was inside there. They just reprinted those tins, guys. So I don't know what's in those packs. What's in those tins. I saw the tins over at I saw the box, the empty box at Target. So I don't know what's inside those tins. I got to look up YouTube and see anybody opening those Galore or Region tins to see what is in there. Is there still Cosmic Eclipse in there, or did they put Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars or something in there? Pokemon is always reprinting the mini tins now, putting other stuff in them. So you can't even trust older tins from 2019 or 2020 because Pokemon is reprinting those tins, the mini ones, and putting other packs inside. so they never contain what they used to, and I'd be leery to buy them off of eBay, knowing that they used to have coloring clips and you don't even know what packs are inside. So it's going to be hard to say that you're buying a tin from A20, model A20 that's supposed to have coloring clips in them, is going to have Sword Shield Rebel Clash in them now. Who knows? I don't know what packs are inside, so I can't reveal the evidence of what's inside those tins. But I'm going to look up on YouTube for anybody opening those and seeing what they're pulling out right now. So I'll let you know if I find anybody on YouTube and bring that news to you. But other than that, man, that is it. We got great amount of product, man, that you can get here. Any of you guys to search out, find, and invest in. Just do your research, guys. Do your research, guys. Why there is kind of a downtime in Pokemon where it's pretty much a buyer's market, man. We can get basically any booster box cheap for $100 or better. If you could buy, you can get ETBs for cheaper, $35. You know, ETBs cheaper than what Walmart and Target is selling them for. And that's Fusion Strike, Lost Origins, Astral Radiance, you know, even Fates, not Fates Collide, even Shiny Fates, ETBs. So there's opportunity there that, you know, and be aware of those Dialga, Zeraora, and Pokia V-Star boxes, man, and the Infernape V box, guys, which is just lackluster. Look for other boxes, man. Be mindful to look inside or know what's inside these boxes before you make a choice of, like, I'm going to invest. Look for better opportunity if you're looking to buy a bunch of certain things to unbox and maybe put sealed single packs away, you know, and sell the other stuff that came out of the box for a profit that you can go back and buy more of that product to do the same thing of. And that gives you, you know, money back in your pocket and sealed stuff for your investing portfolio. All right. But without further ado, guys, I want to say thanks for every one of you guys stopping by tonight. Like I said, I'm trying to feed you guys. For those of you guys that are investing in the modern product, like, is modern still investable? Yes, modern is still investable, but we got to be very cautious to the wind right now, guys, with where you're parking money. All right, where you're putting your money at. All right, and what you're buying right now, because some of us may be making the fatal mistake of buying everything that Pokemon. Oh, I got to get the new Zeraora box. I got to get the new Pokia box. I got to get the new Dialga box. And you're better off if you're just looking for those V-Stars and the full art. Check up on eBay and buy a really nice centered V-Star card for $1, $2. Those things are going to go down as more of this stuff gets opened up. And just be leery of your game stores, your local LGSs that are pricing stuff out. That's crazy prices. Some of these LGS stores are still got crazy prices. And some of these LGS stores are closing up. I was hearing, I think Danny Phantom talking about LGS stores are closing. Well, if they're closing, obviously they're doing something wrong. Maybe they don't have enough money to empower their business, or maybe they're doing something wrong. Maybe their product is priced too high, or maybe they just bought too much thinking they were going to sell it or dump it off onto their customers that are a lot smarter now. So if they go out, that's their own fault for going out of business. I know Danny Phantom talked about a lot of stuff is going to box distributors versus the LGS stores. And there's a reason why a lot of stuff that you guys as LGS store owners used to get that Pokemon is now giving to big box stores, because Pokemon knows you guys are taking advantage of your customers and now passing that savings on to customers that can go into a local store and get products that you normally would only be the one getting. So if you took care of your customers would take care of you, your doors would be open. If you're shitting on your customers are going to be damn sure not to come back to your store. Therefore, you're losing customers every day, but going to complain that the stores are closing because you're not making no money. Well, guess what? If you didn't shit on your customers, they'll be back buying from you and your doors would have been open. So think about that when you become an LGS store and you decide to take advantage of your customers. When they come back to shop, they're not going to go to you, they're going to shop somewhere else. So if they turn their backs on you and you close your store, that's on your own fault for taking advantage of your customers when you should have been taking care of them and having your prices marked accordingly and stop worrying about what a scalper is doing with stuff. That's my insight on that. So all the other LGS stores. If you hear that, well, you heard it right here. Worry about keeping your doors open. Don't worry about what somebody's selling on Facebook Marketplace and what somebody's selling on eBay. Keep your customers happy, and you'll be happy because your doors will be open. You don't have to worry about closing your doors. Enough with that said, guys. You heard it from me. I'm not an LGS store owner, but I'm just a smart businessman. If you take care of your people will take care of you. LGS stores need to learn lessons, and if they have to close their doors, lesson learned, right? Price is too high. Remember, just keep your prices affordable like you should have. Make your profit where your margin's supposed to be at, and not try to price it up because you're worried about somebody on Facebook or eBay selling something. Don't worry about them. Keep your doors open, sell your stuff at a moderately priced, and make your little profit, and keep going back in and buying stuff and making a sale like that, and you'll be well off. Stop being greedy, and your doors will stay open. Enough with that, guys. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing. More content like this, because I like bringing you guys investing port of video and stuff that you should be buying, because this is exactly stuff that I'm putting my money in. You see it right here on the screen. I'm not one of these guys behind the microphone saying, hey, you ought to do this, but don't take my advice because I'm not a financial advisor. Well, you're telling me that it's good to be buying this, but if you're not showing your people that you're doing the same exact thing, why are you forcing your people or telling them to do what you're doing, and you have no way of showing proof that you're even doing it? So proof is in the pudding. You see what I'm putting my money into, and if you want more product, I can show you, and I can put my money where my mouth is, because I have a ton of stuff that I invest into, and it's more than just Pokemon here, guys. It's in the sports cards and video games. I have a lot of money that goes into other areas of what I do. So this is what I do. So you guys taught me, and I am self-taught too, but I learned very fast, and I watch the market. I gauge the market. I watch people on YouTube. Just follow people that make smart business decisions, and there's a reason why their doors are open and other people's doors are closed. Smart business moves. Be smart with your business. Your business is going to take care of you. All right, without further ado, guys, thanks for stopping by, checking me out. Like, comment, subscribe, share on all your social medias. Don't forget to enter in to our Car of the Week giveaway. And just a heads up, our giveaway winner, Poke Ferns Vin, your package has been shipped. And boy, it cost me $10 because I shipped it out in a flat rate priority mailer. I thought I had a regular priority thing. It would cost me $5. But I have it. It went out in a priority flat rate mailer. It cost me $10.90. So, dude, Poke Ferns, it's on me. It's all right. $10.90 should have cost me $5, but it's prioritized going out. So it's insured for up to $50. Baby Charmander's Card of the Week, that Venusaur Radiant, on the way, dude. Mailed that out as well today. So just heads up for you guys. They're on the way. So all the giveaway prizes that were won, gone. So just want to let you guys know that. Without further ado, guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe, enter into our Car of the Week giveaway that happens every Sunday here, guys, at 7 p.m. How you enter in? Well, watch the channel, guys. Go back and look at the playlist for our Car of the Week giveaway, and you will be able to get entered in following those simple rules. Remember, our Car of the Week giveaway, guys, is open to U.S. subscribers and international, and our monthly giveaways and other giveaways that are outside of the monthly giveaway are open to U.S. subscribers and will be open to international when announced, if I say that it's open to them. All right? Follow simple rules, enter in for the appropriate giveaway that matches where you live. So if you're U.S., you're open for all the giveaways. If you're international, please just enter into the Card of the Week giveaway. When the channel grows to a certain base where, it's making enough revenue where it can help take care of financially shipping for you guys for international, then we'll be on a different playing field where we'll be able to ship internationally and do giveaways for international, because the channel is taking care of the channel financially from being monetized for that revenue to come in to help support that. But right now, we can't do that, all right? Because I'm working with my own money here to finance that, and my money is already going into an investing part of the channel for products and for renovations. So I have to be careful where my money goes, and I have to have money available to buy products and goods for what I do to maintain this channel the way I'm operating. And I like to keep my channel debt-free without going into debt, so everything I do pay cash for out front, and I own everything. I don't have anything where I have to pay, not even a credit card, because I don't have any credit cards, guys. I don't have any, I have debit cards. So without further ado, guys, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the video. Just a little rat rave or whatever you want to call it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Every one of you guys, Gravity Child, Bennett Productions, Baby Charmander. I haven't seen Pat Tet's Power Channel, but he might have been there. But a lot of stuff, man. But just brought out stuff to show you guys that stuff that you guys can be investing in, guys, that you shouldn't be buying any old Pokemon product, because I see Pokemon coming out with all this product, man. Tons of product that you really, as far as investing, there are far better stuff that you could be putting your money in. Let me just show you one other thing before we go out. I would invest into these Dollar Tree, these dollar packs like this from Dollar General if they were around, because each one of these dollar packs are going for like $3 each. So if they had these, which are discontinued now, these all have already matured in value, $3 each from a dollar pack. If I would have known that my dollar packs from back in the day, even if they were light packs, were going to be worth $3, I would have bought the whole friggin' box of Dollar Tree packs, and I wouldn't have left light packs way back in the day. Because years ago, I used to go to Dollar Tree and get dollar packs. Way back years ago, I used to get dollar packs. I don't have any more except for ones that are in these bins. I opened them all up during the pandemic and sold all my GXs and all that stuff that I got to allow me to keep a lot of my stuff sealed. I mean, I had to have a reason for the madness that I was doing, opening up all my heavy Dollar Tree packs, and that was the reason. That gave me reason to keep a lot of my stuff sealed and gave me money to buy stuff to keep investing into seal. But dollar packs are discontinued, guys. So the only way we're going to be able to get dollar packs is if Dollar General has any more of these in their warehouses, or if there are any on eBay for sale. I mean, dollar packs are gone. I mean, these are like the last of the dinosaurs. So I have these dollar packs that came from Dollar General, and they already went up in value. I mean, who would have known that dollar packs would have went up in value to $3, even for the light packs? All right, who would have known? Who would have known? I would have bought every dollar pack, every box. I would have bought them all, but I didn't know. You know, who would have known? It was a whole learning experience back in the day for me. All right, because we just didn't know things were gonna go to where it is. Didn't know. Nobody knew. So now that we know, it's already too late to go back in time to try to accumulate this stuff, because there are no more dollar packs, no more Dollar Tree packs at Dollar Tree. They don't do it no more. They discontinued the whole line of those, and they gave them to Dollar General, which now is pretty much done. They ain't putting them out no more. So it's pretty much a done deal with Pokemon on that end, because they're not doing them anymore. So without further ado, guys, enough of me rambling on. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to get out there and what? Catch them all. And have what? Have a ball. I'll see all of who? All of y'all. In my what? In my next video, guys. Do it me now. Peace. Whole lot of love for you. Your card number for this video to get your extra entry, guys. Get your extra entry in for your card of the week. Don't forget, go check out the other videos. Get your extra entry in for your card of the week. There's about 5 videos out, so there's 5 entries for next week's card of the week. All right, make sure you go and hit it out there. Put those comments down in there for your card. Make sure you smack that like while you're already over there watching those videos. 5 videos, I think, out today, guys, and I'll see you guys maybe during the week, guys. This is the last video for tonight. I don't know if I'm going to live stream any Call of Duty, but we'll see. If I do, it'll be a live stream, but if I don't, today, this is the last live stream. All right, so have a great rest of the night, guys. Go check out. We had some awesome videos from Evolving Skies and Lost Origins. We opened up a booster bundle, and it was crazy, guys. Crazy, unsuspected stuff happened on that stream. You'll have to go check out that video of the opening, the lost, the Lost Origins build and bundle 6-pack, and then we opened up like 4 packs of guys. You know, I gotta check out that video. Really was really speechless for that one, and we pulled some heat, man. Got to go look at that one. Crazy video right there, and you guys know that I didn't open up a lot of product at all, and we opened up 10 packs, and you got to see what we pulled out over there. It was crazy. There's pictures on Instagram, but don't ruin that going to Instagram. Go check out the video. All right, without further ado, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and a high five. Out of here, guys. Go Pat Power Channel!